Test, 1, 2. Hey Dale, how's it going, man? Let me know if you can hear me. That's the live view of the street right here, man. 10:10 a.m. Let's see. I don't even know. Yeah. Yep, you're right. 10:09. Yeah. Sounds good. All right. Yeah, I wanted to do this live. The last few days we were just been running around, and yeah, we got 2 other houses here in on this street right here too. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Yeah, so this is the main road right here, Dale. So did Sam come there? No, not yet. He's coming on the 13th. Then we're gonna go to the islands. He's flying in on the 13th. We're gonna go around Manila a little bit, and then we're gonna go to the islands on the 15th. So this is like the main drag right here. I told you guys I will do a video showing you the main street here. Right across the street, there's a house there. They've been doing some construction, and you can see all the trash and the bags outside. So it kind of makes it look all trashy here. On the right side of us, that lot is actually abandoned, and we're trying where that you see that rusted roof right there. We're trying to purchase that. So we'll see if that happens, because then we can. That just looks trashy there. But you guys can see all the bikes coming up and down the street all day. And then on New Year's Day, I'll do a live, and I'll keep it rolling. That way you guys can see all the fireworks and everything here when everything goes down. And I'll point the camera in the other direction, because downtown is kind of like that way. And so we can probably pick up a lot of the fireworks when they celebrate New Year's here. Because we're like, I think we're, 12 hours from, you said 10, right? 8, yeah, like 12 hours ahead. So we'll be celebrating New Year's 12 hours before you guys do. Oh, Dale, Tammy's in Corpus too. Tammy's there. And she stopped by, and she loaded up on Maria's headbands for their store there in Kansas. I don't know who that is. I don't know. But yeah, this is the live view, and it's gonna get on New Year's. You're gonna see them, all these bikes coming up and down the street, going crazy, partying, everything. They decorate their bikes and everything. I saw that. 14 hours, right? Yeah. Rick, what's up, Rick? James. Hope y'all had a wonderful Christmas. Yeah, we did. Excuse me. It was warm. I mean, even today. You got, hold on. Let me see. I'll do this real quick. Look. I'm sweating. It gets cold back home. That's why we come out here, because I like the warm weather. I ain't complaining at all. Trust me. And then we're going to go to the islands here. After the new year, my buddy Tim is coming in, the knife guy, and we're going to go over to Boracay. And it is a beautiful island. That is like one of the top destinations in the world. So, what is she doing in Corpus? She's visiting. She likes to go down there, Dale. Tammy likes going down there to Corpus. And she's all excited because she said she was getting out of the heat. No fool like an old fool, and here I am. What's up, Ed? Yeah, I'm just giving you the street view here. That's why she's doing okay. You know, she has her ups and downs. You know, Rick, I was ready to cancel our trip to the Philippines, and you know, when everything went down, I said, don't worry about it. There's always next year. And you know, after the surgery, she started feeling a little bit better, but the doctor said you can't overexert yourself, right? I know I've said that before, but anyway, he said, no, I want you to walk, I want you to get around, I don't want you to lay there on the bed like a, bump on a log. So he said, get out, walk, but don't overexert yourself. Just do things. You need to keep your body moving and the blood flowing, but you don't want to overexert yourself. So anyway, the more she got around and everything, she wanted to really go on that cruise. And we would have lost 75% of it. And I told her, oh, well, it's live and learn, right? And so Raymond's in the down on the floor, on the ground floor. So you know what she told me, Rick? And she told me, what if I'm not here next year? What if I wasn't around? What if it takes a turn for the worse? And I'm like, look, don't say that. And she goes, well, I feel good, good enough. If I can walk around and let's do something, let's go. We don't even have to get off the boat, but we did, 2 of the stops we didn't get off on. We didn't get off in Ho Chi Minh and what was that other one? The first Malaysia stop. We didn't get off there. She wasn't feeling good. So I said, well, we don't got to get off the boat. You know that. We're already on the boat. And I said, save your energy for Singapore, because she really wanted to see Singapore and Malaysia. So I said, why don't you save your energy for those two? So she did. And I didn't mind. We were just relaxing. It was like a vacation for us anyway. So yeah, she has her good days and her bad days. So, but it's going to take time. The doctor said like 6 months. You got to just rest, relax. So I've been jumping on her to relax a lot, man. Had MRI 2 weeks ago. Head still clearing up. Nice, sweet. I love to hear that, Rick. Yeah, really love to hear that. Yeah, I mean, because and now Maria's the same way. She's like, look, I mean, I'm not even supposed to be here anymore. I mean, this is my second life. So it's probably your second life too as well, Rick. So yeah, you got to get out there and enjoy it, because you just never know. Tomorrow's not promised. And that was one of the reasons why Maria was really adamant about going, on the cruise and coming to the Philippines. And she's like, well, maybe I won't be able to next year. Maybe something, I'm like, all right, well, whatever. Everything was already booked and paid for back in like April. Right after every year after Daytona, that's when we usually buy our tickets, and we get them really cheap. You just got to budget yourself, right? Our cost for the tickets was about $1,000 a piece, round trip tickets to come back and forth to the Philippines, back and forth, $1,000. So, $4,000, for the parents, because it was me and Maria and her mom and dad. So it was 4 of us. So we spent $1,000. It's like 500 each way. So that's really not that bad. And then the cruise, we paid, and let me just tell you this, I've never paid this much for a cruise. And we paid, you can figure out the math, it was 12 days, and Dell's good with math. So we paid $3,000 a piece. So we paid $6,000 for our cruise, $3,000 a piece for us. And so you can figure out the math there, how much it was per day. Dell, I'm drinking a hard Mountain Dew Baja Blast Punch, 8%. So altogether, this trip this year to the Philippines has probably been my most expensive. And but the good thing about the cruise with our agent, what she let us do is put a deposit down. What we did is we put a deposit down, right? We gave her $1,000, right? We said, okay, we owe 5,000, right? And so like 2 weeks later, we gave her another 2,000. And then, a few weeks later, we gave her another 1,000, So it wasn't like, boom, here's the 6,000. Lisa says, hey, you got time to pay it. Don't worry about it. Just pay as you up until, I think it was all the way up until September. So but we paid it off even before that. We paid it off in the middle of summer, but everything was already booked. Holiday blessings, friend, double lung transplant. Wow. Home, another heart attack, double ears recovering. Yeah, holiday blessings. Yeah. You know what, Rick? That's the thing when, and I know that, you're, maybe I shouldn't say this, but you got more experience than I do. Let's just say that. And the thing is, the more years that we tap on, it's sad because then we lose so many friends, and we're just like, wow, right? And we start thinking, when am I next, right? So you just want to get out there and enjoy. That's what you really want to do. You just want to enjoy. That's it. Northern Wisconsin, yeah. So and I really don't blame you, Ed, for wanting to go back to Michigan, because I know you have family and friends there. Here's the thing with me, and even Maria, we were talking about next year and what we want to do. As I was talking about this trip today. Nice. So, Rapture, yeah. They got the Ford Rapture here. Everybody likes. So yeah, maybe you should buy the Rapture when you come here, Ed. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you one thing. I totally get you, Ed. You know why? Because we want to stay home next year for the holidays. We really do. I love coming here to the Philippines. I love the warm weather. We have a beautiful house now, and it's very comfortable. And we made it to the way we like it. We still need just a few more things to do in this house. But I'll tell you what, we miss home. So I get it, Ed. I totally get it, man. Totally get it. So next year, we still want to come to the Philippines next year. Friends and family means everything. Yeah. So that's why we want to be home. I mean, I miss my family back home, all my nieces, nephews, my dad, my sister, my family, everybody that's there, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody there. And the last 3 years, and Maria probably feels good, but she agrees with me too, that, we want to stay home for the holidays next year. And then probably first week in January, then come to the Philippines for like 6 weeks. Let's say 6 weeks. We'll cut our time short here. We'll stay from let's say first week of January till middle of Feb, like Valentine's Day or something like that. Checking in from cold South Dakota. Yeah. I was chatting with Vicky, Jeff, and I told her, you guys are more than welcome to come here next year. Early bird gets to warm. You know that the tickets are cheaper in the spring. Buy for the fall. You can get rock bottom prices on your airline tickets. It's all about early bird and budgeting. That's all it's about. Okay, Rapture right there. Yeah. Right now, 48 in Niagara Falls. Damn. Well, that's really not that bad. That really isn't bad. Now, if it had a negative before that, that would be bad. It says, hey, tell Harley I'm a girl. Yeah, Raptor Ranch is a girl. She was supposed to come meet me, and she had some excuses. I'll be there again, Raptor Ranch. Look, I'm giving you a heads up. Don't make no plans. Don't make no plans for Tomahawk Fall Ride, okay? Pencil it in your calendar now, or we're in 2023. Put it in your phone with a little alarm, okay? And come see us at Tomahawk Fall Ride. One of my favorite places to go, Tomahawk Fall Ride. Come see us there, okay? You got to come see us there. I'm telling you. Charlotte, what's up, Charlotte? Kelly, hi Kelly, how you doing, Kelly? We're here in the Philippines. So let me tell you a little bit about this little neighborhood. And Kelly, by the way, Maria sends her hugs, okay? I just want to tell you that. We haven't seen you in a while. She's doing a lot better. She has her good and bad days. It's up and down, I tell her, relax, take it easy. What did you get for Christmas? Well, we booked our cruise. that was our Christmas present for us. But we celebrated here too, with Maria's family, the whole family. Man, Ed, let me tell you, the layout, the spread of the food that they had here, all the drinks. I went out and got a lot of drinks for her brothers and sisters. It was a huge party. Mark Gray says 27K watching Firelights. Yeah, I know, Mark. You know why? Because my subscribers only watch bike rallies. That's what I do a majority of the year. That's why. And if I put Daytona Bike Week up, I'd probably have a few hundred people watching. If I put Sturgis, I'd have a few hundred people watching. But yeah, my subscribers, majority of the subscribers that I have, they want to see motorcycles and they want to hear that loud noise. So yeah. It's Karen. Karen, what's up, Karen? So, anyway, yeah, Mark, check it out. The beginning of March, okay? First 2 weeks of March, when I'm in Daytona and I go on live, and we have 500,000 bikes there, you're gonna see all the subs go up. You'll see that. Yeah, I noticed that when I especially and when I do lives, I don't get that many views. When I do high quality videos, then I get a lot of views. Yeah, 27K. But you'll see. Usually during the rallies, if I do anything else other than rallies, because the majority of my subscribers are all about the bikes, rallies. Ask everybody on here has a Harley. Come on, H Harley. Yeah, Rick. They all ride, Mark. Mostly Harleys, man. Harleys. Who was the one that had a crotch rocket? I can't even remember. You know, mostly everybody on here drives Harleys, brother. But yeah, anyway, what I wanted to tell you guys about is Philippines, okay? And I want to tell you guys about this little neighborhood that we're in, all right? I am not a city folk. I am not a city folk, all right? See, ZZ Twin Cam, another Harley guy, man. Another Harley guy, I'm telling you. Mark, check it out. I'm telling you. Watch it come when we're in Daytona Bike Week. You're going to see. Famous Fingers, another one, man. Almost everybody that watches this rides a Harley. I'm going to tell you right now, Mark. Yeah, none of these little 155s, 125cc's you see in the Philippines. No, they ride Harleys, man. They ride bad boys, man. They ride 1200s, 1500, man. Yeah. This thing, I'd like to get an Indian. Indians aren't bad because my other buddy Rick, he's over in Cebu right now, or no, Iloilo. He has an Indian. He has a chieftain, man. Oh, and Ed, he got really nice. Some guy from Jacksonville. Got a 21 Harley CVO. There you go, Mark. I'm telling you, ask everybody what they ride here, man. Indians are nice. So my buddy Rick, he got some guy from Jacksonville, badass, all hand painted. He did like a nice Indian skull, kind of mimicking the Indian skull of the Indian dude from Indian bikes, but like a skull and then the lady, man, it's kick ass. I'll see if I can get a video from him or a picture from him and put it out there, man. It's beautiful, that Indian. He's got an Indian chieftain. So you gonna come say hi? Maria's here too, so
I thought you went outside.
Yes, we are. It's hard, the signal wasn't as good out there, but I have the camera out there. Yes, I've been riding Harleys for many years. Yeah, Maria's here to say hi.
Hi guys.
Maria's here.
How you guys doing?
Ed's here. Jeff's here. Charlotte. ZZ Twin Cam. I know you remember him. He went to go see us in Sturgis at the Buffalo Chip. Mm-hmm. He came in to watch. I'm gonna think it was ZZ Top. I think so. Mm. Yeah. Famous Fingers in the house. Sorry, my father's 77 Electric Glide. Me and my brother have a basket case 47, 48. Yeah, so they can see it. 47, 48 Chieftain. Yeah, been riding Harleys for over 50 years now. I'm older than dirt. Hey, you're still living. See, Ed's there.
Hi, Ed.
Ed's last year in Daytona. Then he's going to go move back up to Michigan. Oh, because that's where he's from originally, and he wants to go be with friends, family, loved ones. Erica's Maria and live accuracy through the eyes and live versus through the eyes and so this.
Thank you, guys.
She said
my hair is short.
It's coming back. Her hair. She lost a lot of her hair, Rick.
We just cut my hair yesterday.
From Sandusky, Ohio, Charlotte. We'll be there again. Oh, Charlotte, there's another motorcycle rally in Ohio in the South, in Columbus this year. And they got some names there. They got some brand names. Get my phone there. Sherry was in top tier names. Neil's in the house. What's up, Neil?
What?
Yeah, she's in brand. We're talking about different brands. It should be under the
What you're looking?
my blue phone. It was there somewhere. Move that stuff around. It's there somewhere. No.
I use your phone all the time.
No, maybe. All right, whatever. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. It's in. Sherry sent it to me. Hold on, let me. Yeah, it looks kick ass. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. It's all right. It's here somewhere. It's in the room. I didn't leave here. So it's here somewhere.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Columbus?
go to the bakery for a few minutes.
Oh yeah, the other thing is the bakery. You guys remember? Daniel's in the house. What's up, Daniel? You remember we had a great Christmas? We did. It was crazy and wild with all her brothers.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I think New Year is gonna be worse.
Yeah, I want to do a live for them,
My
showing them all the. I want to show you guys
My
the.
cousin is gonna be here. She's gonna be singing.
Yeah, Mercy's gonna be here singing. I'll bring on some of the ladies to come chat with you guys too. So what I'm gonna do is a live stream for New Year's, guys. I really want to do that for you guys. Columbus Ohio Bike Rally. Let me see what it was called. Let me see what it was called. I don't have a bike week. Man, what was it? Buckeye Motorcycle and Music Rally. All right.
And also the Zero Ground,
Zero Ground. No, that's in Texas.
Texas.
Yeah, but that's not a motorcycle rally. All right, here. June 27, 29. Look, I have no information about
Yes.
who runs it, who put this together or anything, but I do know I'm highly interested in it. It's called it's a few weeks after, because it's June 27th through June 29th.
Okay, well, I'll be back.
Okay. Let me. Hank Williams Jr., Leonard Skinner to headline Buckeye Motorcycle Rally. So that's who's going to be there in Columbus, Ohio. It's called the Buckeye. It's called the Buckeye Motorcycle Rally. Look it up on Facebook. See if we can. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the little flyer. Buckeye. Yeah, it's called Buckeye Motorcycle Rally, Columbus, Ohio. Buckeye Motorcycle Rally right there. Buckeye Motorcycle Rally, Columbus, Ohio. Right on New Year's Day, please. Bob and Tam are doing one on. Yeah, Neil, I'm gonna do it so you guys can see. It gets crazy. You know what's cool, Neil? Though all these guys, you guys can see the jeepneys and everything coming by. There's our little red shaggin' wagon right there. The red shaggin' wagon. Here, I'll make it bigger. Made the Daytona Bike Week in March. ZZ Trim. Yeah, I'll be there, man. My first Harley was a 51 Pan Am. Second was a 53 Pan Am. Yeah, so it's called. I haven't seen Hank Williams Jr. and it's been a while. It's been a while. He used to travel a lot to the rallies, and I haven't seen him in a while now. So it's gonna be interesting. Hank is back. It's like, why do I drink? All right. So yeah, here, look. This is. One more time over here. Look, it's a new rally. I'm highly interested in going here. Vicky, I just found this one. John and Sherry with the sunglasses. They just told me about this one, Buckeye Rally. Yeah, so check it out. Highway Vixen in the house, everybody. It's Vicky. It is 10:30 a.m. over here. So I just wanted to tell you real quick about this little neighborhood that we're in right now, right? It doesn't look like much, right? It takes us about a good 45 minutes to get, or 45 minutes to an hour to get downtown, right? And this um, little, it's like a suburb, right? And so the Philippines in the city has about 15 million, and the suburbs have about 25 million. If you take the whole metroplex of Manila, you're looking at like 25 million people, and they're building up over there, but there's people that want to get out. So this little area where I'm at. It's kind of like living out in the countryside. It's kind of like living out in the countryside, and they're slowly, these houses, they're remodeling them, revamping them, they're selling off. There's a lot of older generation here that are starting to sell their going on to their next life, and their families are selling them off. Like the one next to me, it's abandoned. It's just we're trying to get it with that rusted roof right there and turn it into another diamond like we did here. And that's what's happening on this street right now. Little by little, the houses are starting to get upgraded, whether they're being sold off or, you know, the older people are you know, dying off. I hate to say it that way, but, you know, moving on to their next life. And so there's a lot of these, and that's why we got this one, like all these people that are here. So what's going to happen, I foresee in the future, is slowly but surely these houses will start upgrading and will start being a more exclusive neighborhood to come to, because you have more room in the city. What happened to your channel, Neo? In the city, the rooms are so small. Oh my God, I can't stand it. And you can't go nowhere. And out here in the countryside, everybody knows in the country, most people that are here don't like to live in the city. Most people that are watching right now, most people that watch my channel don't like to live in the city. You like it out in the countryside, right? So you're going to like it here. You can actually walk down this street. There's a little market down there. Vicky, they got a spa right here down the street. They'll do your nails for like $10. Yeah. They'll do, Vicky, you could get right here, right down the street from where we're at, right around the corner. It's a really nice little salon and spa. You could get like the works for like $20. You know, a good 50, you'll come out looking like a supermodel, but I'm looking like about $20. So it's very affordable once you're here. I gotta win the lottery, then I can go to Daytona again in 3 to 4 months. Never heard of that one. I've been MVTs for all night. Sounds like something I need. Yeah, Vicky, you would absolutely. That's why I sent you that message. I said, if you have a little bit of extra money, buy your ticket early. I told them earlier in here. 17:35 in Alaska. Wow, 5:35. That's 8. Was it 8:30 in Texas right now? 8:30 p.m. And then over here we're at 10:30 a.m. Yeah. Yep, I know. Military time. 5:30. Oh, Rennie's in the house. What's up, Rennie? How you doing, brother? 24. Got my rally list ready. Thunder in the Hills first, then Cave Creek heading out Arizona. Rennie, did you get to make it out there to Bandera or anything? I told Big J that you give him a holler. I told him to give him a holler, so that's up to you. But Big J would be willing to go around. I love that area too. It's a beautiful area there. We have to get together in Daytona at some point. I will be staying at Crazy Horse. Okay. We'll be at Iron Horse. We're there every year with the Pinlands, Melissa and Steve Pinland. We're there at the Iron Horse Saloon every year. Yeah, we'll be there. Come by and visit us. We're right there, right when you walk in. Oh, I did hook up for the rally. Yeah, we'll be there in the springtime, Rennie. We'll be there in the spring. We do Bandera in the spring. Vicky did it in the fall, and it was, man, I don't know what happened. It just crashed and burned. In the fall, not many people showed up. I don't know what happened. But we'll be there in the springtime. What you talk. You know, I have no idea what you're talking about. Raptor Ranch. I'm reminding you now. It says I'll be at Cackleberry. Oh yeah, Vicky's going to Cackleberry, everybody. Vicky will be at Cackleberry. So look out for Vicky at Cackleberry, everybody. She's gonna be there at Cackleberry. Big J, we were just talking about you, man. Rennie's not going until the rally, though, man. Got the site booked for a week. Nice. Nice. THC saves lives. Ed's in the house. What's up, Ed? Dude, Ed, you do not want to go to. Man, where's my other phone? You do not want to go to Brunei. But my travels, I was like, you were the first person I thought of when this little thing popped up, right? Because you got to fill out this e-travel thing, whatever it's called, when you get into Brunei. It says, absolutely zero tolerance for drugs, death to drug dealers, something like that, right? So it was like, okay, Ed's never gonna visit Brunei in his whole life. I'll be coming down in June, still like that. St. Croix HD in New Richmond. Okay, sounds like a great party with lots of great friends. Oh, we were talking about the Bandera rally, the Thunder in the Hills rally. Yeah. So, but Randy said he's gonna be there. You're gonna be there in the springtime. So, nope. Ed, I'm telling you, you're the first. Ed never come here. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, holy crap, man. Yeah, that was. I'm like, ooh, okay. Yeah. So, but anyway, we were only there for one day, like a few hours, and we did a little tour there. They don't. Hey, Ed, they don't even allow alcohol or cigarettes in that country. That's how strict they are. They're really strict. No alcohol, no cigarettes in that country. They are strict, man. But yeah, once again, guys, I'm gonna do a live stream for you guys live for New Year's. You guys get to see. I'll crank on the camera. I gotta make sure I get a good signal for you guys too. Give me time to recover from surgery. Ooh. Yeah. It ain't always good to recover during the winter months, but if you're gonna recover, it's better to recover in the winter months during bad weather and stuff, Big J. So, and with Maria too, I told her, look, we're on the down end of our rallies. When she had her surgery, it was after Sturgis and everything. And I said, we only got a few more left anyway, and we got the fall, the winter months, so you can recover in the winter months, because anyway, we come out here to the Philippines, so. Yeah, but Rennie, you definitely got to hook up with Big J. Look, that's his backyard. He knows where to take you, man. Cackleberry is such a blast, Vicky. From within, not government. Yep. Yeah, but definitely, Rennie, you need a Big J. That is his backyard. Look, when Big J wants to go for a small ride, he's in the Sisters. He's in the hill country riding around. During the spring and fall months, Big J, he's out there riding all the time. I'm out of commission till first week of February. All right. So there you go, Rennie. So it'll be just in time, because you'll be able to get back into the feel of things and get on your bike a little bit in February, and we'll be back there February 6th, Big J. We're flying back. We cut it a little bit short. Usually we come second, third week, but we got a lot of things to do when we get back home. So that's why we decided when the tickets were booked, we wanted to come back earlier. And the sad thing is, it's gonna be, it's still gonna be cold. That's what I ain't gonna like. Like watching Maria's karaoke video. Laura was singing. Steel Heart did pretty good. Very hard song to sing. Yeah. Oh, she's got two cousins, right? One of them has a killer voice. She's gonna be here in New Year's Eve. She's gonna be singing with us. She might come by and visit. She don't live that far from us, but anyway. That's Mercy. Mercy's gonna come by and she's gonna be singing. But there's another guy cousin she has, and he can sing. So he's good at some of the songs. I mean, he's not like a professional artist or nothing, but let me tell you what. I give him an A for effort because some of the songs he sings is kick ass. With the other songs, it's like, okay, well, he's good at it, but like the whatever. I mean, I'm not no judge. He still does a kick-ass job at it, but he's good at a lot of damn music that we like. A lot of the 70s and 80s music, he's kick-ass at it. Really good at it. A lot of 70s and 80s rock. Oh, he's good at it, man. He was singing that funky music, White Boy. Yeah, he was singing that, and He was kicking ass. No, he was good. He's gonna be back too. Actually, he's supposed to come out today, but he's not gonna sing. We had a great time. Great prayers for fast recovery. Yeah, Big J prayers for fast recovery. Yeah. And Arizona next week, then back to Bandera for Thunder in the Hills, back to Arizona for K. Damn. Why don't you just stay in Texas and then go out there after Rennie? I'm telling you, you should go down to the valley, man, South Texas. Tons of Canadians down there, man. You're going to see a lot of your folks down there, man. There's a lot of people from Ontario, New Brunswick, Quebec, all those guys. There's some from Edmonton also. I'm telling you, you would love going to Mexico, but the only one I would recommend you go, Rennie, is Progreso, Mexico, on the border over there near McAllen. You don't want to go to Reynosa. You don't want to go to Matamoros. You just want to go right there. That's it, just right there. And you're already in Texas. That's just a suggestion, man. You'll love South Texas. I'm telling you, man. Great food. Rennie, did you know that McAllen, Texas, look it up, is the most obese city in the whole U.S. They're ranked number one. Look up the fattest city in the whole U.S. They're ranked number one. Do you know why they're ranked number one? Because they have kick-ass Mexican food. I'm telling you what, if I lived down in that place, I'd probably be 300 pounds too. No, they have kick-ass Mexican foods down there. McAllen, Texas is the fattest city in the whole U.S. Harlingen is right there. Two cities, they're not far from each other, like 20, 30 minutes. If you get a chance, man, I'm telling you, go down there. Karaoke is all about the fun. Yeah, it is. And I'm telling you, Vicky's doing a kick-ass job. Yeah, he's good. He's good. I'm going to tell him, sing a lot of 70s, 80s rock so you guys can jam out with him. Where in the Philippines are you filming this? I'm near Manila. I'm northeast of Manila. It's called San Mateo. Hold on, let me see if I can put it on here. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Hold on, I spelled it wrong. There you go. San Mateo Rizal with a Z. Okay. Oh no, I got it in there right. It was right. Okay. Yeah, Rizal. That's where you're watching this live video at, where you see all the little tricycles and everything coming by. You want to know how much property taxes are, Vicky? Vicky, we have 2 more homes here. Maria and her sister got 2 more houses here, right? And they were foreclosed homes. And the people who've been staying there haven't been paying for years. The bank that actually owns them foreclosed on, took them because they didn't pay their property taxes, and they didn't pay that house either. The development guy who developed those houses actually went bankrupt, right? And boom, done, whatever. He skipped country, whatever. They say, I hear stories. He took the money, ran whatever he had left, gone by, whatever. So anyway, those houses have been there for like 30 years, and the people that have been living there have not paid a dime. Why? Because of the taxes, Vicky. You want to know how much taxes is owed on that house for 30 years? I don't know if Dale's still hiding there in the background or anything. 30,000 peso. 30,000 peso. Okay? Philippine peso. For 30 years. You want to know how much taxes are here? Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. 30,000 Filipino peso. They didn't pay their taxes for 30 years, Vicky, and they owe over for 30 years for property taxes. They have to pay 540. Actually, Maria and her sister are going to pay it 540. Darren's Harley Vlogs. Darren's in the house. Darren the Dirty Dog. Yeah, Vicky, only $540 for 30 years. These people didn't pay on it for 30 years. So yeah, tell me property taxes are high here. A bunch of proposals to finish before 3 p.m. tomorrow, so I'm listening but not following chat. No, that's cool, Neil. Don't worry about it, man. I'm here, man. Yeah. So, oh, and let me tell you this. There's these, in the Philippines, there's these huge companies here. There's Jollibee. It's like Jollibee is like the KFC of the Philippines. It's like it's run and owned by a Filipino, right? But anyway, they hadn't paid taxes for like many years, right? And so the president that was before, Duterte, told them, hey, he started kicking up all these major corporations. If that would have happened in the U.S., click, jail, done, right? No. They had to pay, but remind you, they're they're worth more than $1 billion. Let me just say that. And their taxes, and they own, man, they're national, they're worldwide actually now. And they had to pay something like $1 million, right? $1 million for 30 years. Like it was like $1 million for 30 years, but they're a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Mike's in the house. What's that? All right, Mike's up. What's up, Mike? So anyway, $1 billion corporation. I'm curious, how many Jollibees are there worldwide? And that was kind of like a drop in the bucket for them. They got 1,500 stores, right? And them stores, each one of those stores, they make, I don't know, maybe 20, 30,000 a day at least, maybe more, maybe 50,000 US dollars a day. And so you do that 1,500 times, let's just say on the bottom end, $20,000 a day. So you take 1,500 stores times 20,000. Okay, where's Dell's in the background somewhere? And then times, the 30 days times 12 months, and then times 30 years. So $1 million is just like a drop in the bucket. I'm telling you, those houses, both of those houses that Maria has, it's like that they hadn't paid taxes, property tax, on like 30 years, and they're paying like $540. Yeah, no way. Darren said I might be buying some land at Bohol. So, Darren, you know that foreigners can't really buy land. It has to be done by a Filipino, right? So that's why Maria is buying the land, Yeah. If you, and here's the way it works in the Philippines, if you want to own something outright, condo. Foreigners in the Philippines can own condos. You can own a condo in your name. You can own a condo. But as far as a foreigner actually buying property, you can't really buy property here. But we need to make it gold. Damn it. Yeah, but there's 1,000 square foot meters, 8,000 is that bad? No, that's cheap. But it's not you. It's got to be under a Filipino's name. So I really want to buy a condo also in my name, because the houses have to be under Maria's name, right? And which that's no problem. Still our home, but I'd like to have a little condo somewhere in case Maria says, "Get out of here," right? So no, she ain't gonna do that. She won't do that, but I'm just saying, like, let's just say I have visitors, or I just want to get away. Like I'm feeling like I'm having that Southwest moment, so I want to get away. Or I feel like I need to have a Snickers or something, right? And or if we have like 100 visitors, which it is possible, Maria has a big family, me and her can always run off to our condo also. So yeah, I'd like to get a condo, a small condo somewhere. There's another little town near here, Darren, called Marikina. and it's just like 10-15 minutes closer to the city, and it's still not as bad as the city of Manila. I like that area because they have, okay, the townhome we had was in Marikina, and let me tell you one thing about that one, Darren. It was let me see, they had I could walk to McDonald's, I could walk to Pizza Hut, I could walk to KFC. They had the SM supermarket there, so I can go do my grocery shopping, and Pure Gold was just right there, the grocery market. I could walk there in less than 10 minutes, go shopping, and come back. Or I could take the little tricycle for like 20 peso, right? 20 peso from the little there. So Darren says your area don't look too bad. Darren, if it's your money, and then just my suggestion, if you're not married to that person, no matter who it is, and I'm not saying anything bad about anybody, but what I'm saying is that you should buy a condo. Yeah, Mike said good night. Oh, Mike's out. Mike's gonna leave. Mike's got a curfew. You know what? I just noticed this. Hold on. Anyway, I didn't even pay attention. My camera says Iron Horse Saloon. Whatever. That's where my next show is. I didn't even pay attention to that, man. I just cranked this thing on and went going. So, no, I'm not in the Iron Horse Saloon, not yet. I really want some land though. No, I was saying. Oh, to Vicky. Oh, okay, Mike. Oh, Vicky's going. Vicky's past her bedtime, I guess. Vicky's bedtime is past. So, since Maria can purchase property there, does that mean the deed of the property can be made out in both your names since you're married? No. Only to her. Only to her. And Big J. But you know what? You see all the crap going on in our country, in the U.S. Anybody can go in there and buy. What the Filipinos are doing, our country should implement. Really should implement. You hear about, I don't mean to get too political or anything, right? I don't want to, but just, I hear things that the Chinese are buying like thousands and thousands of acres next to military bases, next to military installations. Rennie Stone says, I got 400, did it all Galveston. 400 miles. Wow. Nice. Sweet. So, yeah, you have to be a Filipino citizen to actually purchase land. And it doesn't bother me that, it has to be in Maria's name. But here's the thing. Okay, let's use Darren as an example, right? Let's just use Darren as an example. And let's just say that it's not who you're talking about, Darren. Okay, but let's say that you partner up with somebody, and Filipino, and you say let's buy some land together, and then you dish out all the cash, right? And then a year later, they need money, and it's in their name, and they turn around and just pop it, and done. You just lost all your money. So, where everything is for sale, yeah. Americans can buy condos, yes, in your name. And it depends. I mean, there's different sizes. There's you can buy an extravagant condo, or you can buy a basic, 4 walls loft or studio. It's up to you how much you want to spend. But yes, you can. They let Americans buy condos because you don't actually own the property that the condo is on. Yeah, so you put yourself at risk. Darren, I highly recommend you buy a nice condo. And if you want to come stay, well, here's the other thing. If you want to come stay, 25, yeah, 25, 50, 75 year. That's right. Yeah, you can. My suggestion is save up your money. There's always going to be condos. Always. They're building them. They're going up left and right. Or you can buy an older one and renovate it. There's some in Marikina. There's this building called Markinton, right? And I really like that area. When me and Maria came back 3 years ago, we stayed there for like a month, right? And they have security there. They got swimming pools there. The condo was really small. I would probably upgrade it. It was only like 25 square meters. It was really small. You walk in and it was just like a small little living room, a little kitchenette, and a bed with a little wall blocking the bed. So it was real small. And that was going for like $1 million peso. That was like 22,000 peso. But I'd say for a good 50, 60,000, and then you can put in about, it depends. 50, 60,000, everything should already almost be done for you at that place, that condo. I can use it as a Airbnb when I'm there too. Yeah, you can do the payment plan too, Darren. You can either buy it here in Manila, you could buy it in Cebu, you could buy it, wherever you want to buy it. But here's the thing about Manila, and the way I look at about this city is that you can make payments, and that's probably the way I would go, Darren. That's the way I would go, because it's going to be in your name. If there is a disgruntled person, you get the boot, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it, really. So that's why I'm looking into condos also, and not because me and Maria have a riff, but just as a personal thing. Like, it's like I'd like to have that security. I'd like to have that security because, and I don't like to be morbid or anything, but what if something, not only just me, but what if something happened to your wife? Here's another thing that I've heard, Darren. What if something happened to, even if you are married, what if something happened to her? Okay. And then guess what? The family gets it, not you. The family gets it. And you better hope that the family likes you. And most of the people here need this. They need money. So guess what happens? Boom. They sell it. Done. You're done. The family's going to sell it. What would happen? I have, in my case, I've known Maria's brothers and sisters, and we're trying to get them to the U.S. right now. And Maria's mom and dad got citizenship this past year. And so we're trying to get our brothers and sisters over there. So let's say something did happen. Let's say something did happen to Maria, okay? Which, thank God she's good. She's okay. She's recovering. I have faith that everything's going to be okay with her. I have confidence in her family that they wouldn't do that to me, because we've helped them out a lot. We helped out our family a lot. I support them a lot. I don't mind doing it because they're hard damn workers. They are. So here's the thing. I would continue to support them and help them as long as they didn't slit my throat. As long as they didn't get money hungry. As long as they're not money hungry, then they're good. But I'm trying to bring them there to the U.S. I'm trying to help our brothers and sisters get there. And we can take everything away. Boom, pop, like that, right? I only heard like Maria's brothers and sisters. They would, because the title is her, so it would go to her family, her siblings, right? Brothers and sisters. So they would, let's say that they're all here, right? They're all. But here's the other thing, though. It's a one-time pop shot. That's it, done. Like, once they sell it, Filipinos love to spend money, man. Boom, it's going to be gone quick. And they'll be in the same boat. So anyway, they've never had a house like what we brought them here before. They've never had a house like this in their whole life there. We have open borders. Can't be too hard. Yeah, that's messed up. Yeah. So Darren, I'm just telling you now. I'm telling you now. I would not throw my money down on not saying nothing bad about the person you're talking to now. Anyone. Me and Maria have been together since 2003. Okay. I don't know how long you've known this girl, or if you meet a future one and she says, man, there's all kinds of stories. I'm telling you, Darren, about how the guy in the Philippines, and I'm sure you watch it. He hooked up with some girl, bought all the land, paid everything, and then what happens? Gone. Yeah, I mean, they sell everything, or they kick him out. They call the cops. I don't know who this guy is. He's trespassing. Throw him out. Done. Once they have everything, you're out. You are out. So knowing how, whatever. So all right. But I'm just saying one thing. Friends only. Yeah, but I'm just saying one thing. Invest in a condo. Invest in a condo. And if you don't want to do that, it's so cheap to rent them. You can rent these condos or a small little house or something for like $300 a month. How much are you going to pay to buy a condo, right? Oh, and here's another thing. Darren, if you decide that you really do want to buy a condo, make sure on the contract they let you do Airbnb, because some condos do not let you do Airbnb. And that's another reason why I'm looking in different places. I would want to make sure the condo that I have, it's in my agreement that I could do Airbnb. Yeah, I would make sure that I do an Airbnb. Let me see if I can you do long-term renting a house? Yeah, you can. The guy across the street, he's doing a 10-year one. He's doing a 10-year one. Oh, he's paying $7,500 right across the street for 10 years. What's $7,500? That's cheap. What is that? That's like right across the house, right across the street. Maybe I can show you guys. I'll change the camera. That's the only way to go to be able to use Airbnb. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the thing. Is the price of that, Darren, you're still young, you still have years. It might be worth it for you to buy one, right? But I would recommend you get a condo. If not, just rent when you're here. You could do long-term rental agreements, so if you want. But yeah, definitely. Make sure you can do Airbnb though, because some of these condos, last year when I went to Cebu, I did an Airbnb. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom hall for $220 a month. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's cheap. You have the Fireball ready for New Year's? We ran out. We drank it for Christmas. I got to go get more. It's like maybe a 15-minute drive from here. I'm going to go there a little bit later. Yeah, we drank. Man, I drank a lot of Jack and Coke. Whew. On Christmas, drank a lot of Jack and Coke. What else did I drink? I was drinking Jack and Coke and their Emperador drink here. I gotta go get more, Mike. I didn't want to get it because I didn't want to get it early because it was gonna disappear. Look, her brothers love to drink, and if it's in the house, it's gonna be drink. They're gonna drink it. The Legend of Drunken Masters, right here in this house. Yeah, they're gonna drink it. If they see a bottle, why is it there? Their terminology and it's just like, well, why is it there? It's meant to be. What is it? It's drink, right? Okay, so we gotta drink it. That's the way they Jack and 7-Up is my favorite. Darren, next year, me and Maria really want to spend the holidays in the U.S. and then come back after New Year's. We want to spend the whole month of January and half the month of February. We're here next year. So like for 6 weeks, I think we're going to cut it short next year. Me and Maria really want to, we miss our families at home. You know, my family there, and we haven't had Christmas in, you know, and then the following year, I mean, we'll come back to the 3 months again, but we really want to do Coke is too sweet. But you know what I do, Mike, with that? Put a lot of ice, and I let it kind of water. I let it water you're right about the Coke being too sweet, but I put a lot of ice, especially here in the Philippines because it's so humid, right? Coffee. Put a lot of ice. I fill up the cup ice, then I'll pour the Jack in it, and you know, and then but it's gotta melt. It melts fast. I stir it up so it can melt fast, and then it's just perfect. As long as you get that it's cold and it's kind of a little bit watered down. Yeah, but you're right. Coke is sweet. It is really sweet. So I like it. It's kind of funny you said that because I like it watered down. Try 7-Up. I will. We got plenty of 7-Up here. Dabs. I will stick with Mountain Dew and Captain Morgan's. They got Captain Morgan's here too. I should get Captain Morgan's. I don't think Jerry, my neighbor across the street, man, he loves to drink. Retired police officer. Dude, he drinks straight up. I don't know if he's watching right now. Jerry, if you're watching, man. Jerry loves drinking on the rocks. That's it. On the rocks. There ain't no watering down his shit. That store open yet? Oh, Mike, that's what I was just gonna tell you. Maria just left. So when we left 2 years ago, we were rocking over at the condominium, and then they threw a monkey wrench. The not the condominium, the townhome, right? The townhome that we were buying. They threw a monkey wrench in us. They said that we have, and this is what I didn't get. We weren't there. Joby called us and told us Buffalo Trace is a good bourbon whiskey. Never had that. I got to try that. I got to try that. It's like pretty nice day there today. It's beautiful. So, Mike, we were over there. We were buying it. We did a payment plan. We didn't buy the whole thing all out at once. We were doing a payment plan on it. And the second year we came back, we were just going to pay it off and we're going to own that. But here's a few things that kind of ticked me off. Joby was calling us, her sister, telling us they were having problems. I'm like, what kind of problems? She said, the townhome is like a little subdevelopment area. Like they have an HOA equivalent. It's a different name, but it's equivalent to an HOA. When she started telling me what they were saying, that like our customers weren't allowed to park in our driveway. Well, that's where that's a commercial area. We bought that area specifically. It was a commercial area. That's why we bought it. So no, you can't park commercial. You can't park your commercial traffic there. Whatever. I'm like, well, it's a commercial place. Where do you want them to park? On the street? So anyway, they were complaining that there was too much people there. That was number one. Number two, they wanted names, and here's where it gets really crazy. They wanted everybody's name that was actually living in the property. And I was like, well, that's mine. Why do you guys need to know that? You know, they were equivalent to an HOA. And then they wanted 5,000 peso a month for their dues. There's like the HOA, right? You have to pay these dues. 5,000 peso a month, like $100. And I said, okay, what's the common areas? Where's your president of the HOA? Where's the common areas? Your driveway. I'm like, no. That we bought in our contract. We bought it. It was in the deed of sale in the contract. We paid for that. It included that. So yeah. So they threw a monkey wrench and all that. And they were going over there every day, putting these little papers up on the door, like, you're going to pay a fine if you don't do this or whatever, right? So it was getting really stressful. So I told them, you know what? Screw this. I want to look for a self-standing house. I don't have to worry about paying dues to anybody. I want to have my own place that doesn't have an HOA. Hence, we found this place, right? And thank God we did, because it was like 2 steps up. Yeah. So, Darren, there's a lot you need to be, even especially if you buy a condo, find out how much your dues are also if you buy a condo. Usually the dues are to pay the security and common areas. Like, let's say there's a swimming pool, that's to pay for the cleanup and stuff like that, which the condominium is 2,000 peso a month, which is $40 a month, which isn't bad. Well, let's say that I was renting there for like $300 a month, right? At that condominium was $300 a month, and I paid it's like $340 a month. That's not bad. That really isn't. Yeah, we did. But you know what? We put harder work in this house, and I said, now we ain't got to listen to their right? They're bull crap. And then I called up Joby and her brothers, and we had a FaceTime call. And they were telling me all the problems that these people at the property were giving them, right? I'm like, hell, we paid the cash for it. We bought it. Like, we're on a payment plan. We didn't pay the whole amount, but they did not own it. They were not the owners of that property. We were buying it from the bank, from the development. And so we jumped out of the contract quick. I lost some money, but I didn't care. I was going to lose a lot more because the bakery was there to make money. I said, we'll make more money if we get the hell out of here. So I told her brothers and sisters, they're closed on Sundays. The HOA of that subdevelopment area, they're closed on Sundays. So I told her brothers and sisters, because they said they always watched it too, right? They're always giving them fines. You got to pay this, you got to pay that. I'm like, hell no. So you know what? I said, let's get the hell out of this place. Saturday, when their office closes, shut it down. Get a truck ready. I want you to pack everything up, okay? Cook your bread in the day, whatever. Make everything seem like it's all nonchalant. Everything's good. And then at night, you know what happened? We shut it down. They packed everything. Man, they were fast. They had like 20 Filipinos on that place, like like taking everything out of the bakery. And all day Sunday too. I told them, I want you to clean it. I want you to paint it. I want you to make it look just the way it was when we first got it. Okay, no problem. Then Monday morning comes around. That HOA, they showed up at the door. Ma'am, yeah, where's the bakery? What happened to the bakery? Well, we have too many people here. You said there's too many people, and if we don't, and then they were telling us what hours that we can open and what hours we can't. We had long lines in the evenings and at nights, and they didn't want us to be open. Yeah, so yeah, they wanted us to close, and they wanted us to open later and close earlier, and it was like, no, I ain't doing that. So they went there, knocking on the door to the family. You bake for restaurants and deliver? Yes. So now, we got out of that. We got out of that mess and the headache. And I said, you know what? We don't need this. We don't need this. I don't care how much I spent there. Get the hell out of there. We don't need this crap. So they said, well, what are we going to do? So there was another spot up here where we live right now, right? And they put it there for a few months. And it was just a lot of stress because we weren't here to get it back up and running again. So we stored bakery stuff. Here, actually, we had it kept in this house and downstairs underneath our garage. We put all our bakery stuff in there. We finally got it out. So Maria and Joby have another friend here just down the road, right? And that stuff was just getting on. It was just getting on my nerves, like seeing all that stuff. And they're like, when are we gonna open the bakery? When are we gonna open the bakery? When are they gonna open it anyway?
Tonight he's gonna cook.
Oh, he's gonna start baking tonight.
And then he already have all the school.
Yeah, they're already
every
there.
Day getting
So
order.
that he moved to the sin and all that
Yeah.
to fix it. Okay,
But,
so
they need another ideal like.
yeah, so they
school
can
in this
yeah.
side, yeah.
So Maria's back. Heavy ass mixers. Yeah. So anyway, just to get the stuff out of here, we rented a place right down the road to get the bakery started. Okay. And going back, my fish and game proposal, still listening but not following. No, you're good. You're good, Neil. No, it's good because I just want to tell you guys that experience. That way you guys know, and you won't have that problem in the future, especially Darren. Oh, the smell fresh. But yeah, so her brother's actually doing a dry run tonight. It's like maybe I can walk to it like 5 minutes. It's like 5 minutes from here. And what we want to do is
You didn't
her.
see us riding the bike. Yeah, my mom.
No, I didn't see. I didn't see. Who was there? Was it Raymond or what?
Yeah, me and Raymond and my mom we ride a bike.
They were
there.
riding around on the bike. So yeah. So anyway, it's opening up today in it's a small little town. It's called Silangan, right? It's this little town, and the bakery is going to be right
They
there.
call this before housing because this is the place where the military camp.
Yeah.
Camping of
So this area where we were at, this used to be a military housing. This used to be all military housing in this area.
military
The
camp.
Filipino military though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philippine
This used to be
military
like a
camps.
Filipino military camp up here before.
Yeah.
Walked down from 5 minutes away. Yeah. So Rick's in the house too. Rick said he's in Antica province. You know that one? Antique. Rick's an antique.
Yeah.
You're not an antique yet, Rick. Don't worry. You still got a lot of years, man. You're still young. Restaurant, karaoke bar in Philippines. Yeah. So I'll tell you one thing. There's a lot of lessons learned from our trials, our lessons learned, and now we know what to do and what not to do. So we're just renting. It's only $7,500 a month to rent down closer to the school. And her brother already has contracts. Karen, what's up, Karen? Yeah, her brother has contracts to supply bread to the school. He's going to supply loaves of bread because he's got the machines to make the loaves and slice it, the slicer to make it. So he's got contracts with the school ready to make the schools that are up here in this area. And they got a few thousand. I want that bread and some butter. Yeah, it's good, man. Their pan de sal is good. We're gonna that year, the first year we opened it up, man. My belly was getting hard, Mike. Man, I was like the last 2 or 3 days we were there. I was like, no, don't give me no more. I was feeling my stomach. You ever, and maybe some of the guys on here know what I mean. You ever have a friend that drinks so much, like he just lives off a beer, and then you bump him in the stomach, and that thing is like rock hard. Yeah, that my stomach was getting like that. I was like, holy crap. I said, no, keep me away from that bread. Like, I think it was like a week, right? It was like a week. I said, no, my stomach was getting hard. Just relaxing, Darren said. Yeah, so, yeah, it's good. It's almost too good. It's dangerous. Mike, that stuff is dangerous. Our metabolism, my metabolism doesn't burn it as that fast. Sometimes I fast and I go for walks. Maria doesn't understand. Like, you're gonna, I'm gonna walk. Why? Because if not, I'm gonna be a fat ass. Lots of drop pesos and a Wi-Fi machine for cover. I have to know. Oh yeah, yeah. I hear you, Rick. Well, they got Joby's got the what's the internet they have here? PLDT. She's got PLDT here. It's working decent so far. Yeah. It's the gluten in the bread that makes you gain weight. Big J, I'm gonna tell you what, that first year, man, my stomach was like rock. I was like, what the hell? It was that bread, man. I got friends that, man, they live on that beer and their stomach is, you can hit that thing all day like a punching bag and it won't even faze them. Yeah, so I'm telling you, Darren, right now, man, condo's the way to go. Condo, unless you are a Filipino citizen, a condo is the way to go. Or unless you've been married for 20 years to that person and you're comfortable and confident, then I would tell you get a condo. Yeah. And I'll tell you one thing. If you had that money and you want to invest it, you see these houses over here? There's plenty over here to invest in. And if you really want to invest in one of those houses, talk to Maria, because what she could do is get it in her name. And you can fix it up however you want. You can live in it. You can turn around and sell it. And let's say you bought a house for 500,000 pesos. That's like what, 10,000, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you spent $10,000 and you bought a house here. Yeah. Let's say you bought a $10,000 house here in this area, and then you turn around, you fix it up. Let's say you put another $10,000 in it, right? And yeah, well, it just depends. It depends what you want out of it. And you can put more into it if you want. You can put less into it if you want. And then you turn around and you paint a nice paint job, looks good, and that makes the house look really nice, right? Just fix it up a little bit, maybe a few fixtures in there, we have the people we already have the connections for the people to do it now. And then you turn around and you sell it for like, you turn around and pop it for like 2 million, let's say. How much are they selling that other house over here for? The guy that's fixing it up, did they say? Or he's just renting it?
Renting it. But most of the houses they're selling it, like, especially they fix it, it's like 2 million.
Yeah, about 2 million. So that's, what's that? That's 40, 45? something like that, like 45 million.
No, 40.
Oh, sorry, 45,000. That'd be nice, 45 million. I stopped eating bread and dropped 15 pounds. Yeah. Big J, you know what? If my pants start getting tight, I just have this. I'm like, I ain't buying new pants, right? I drink nothing but water. I stay away from carbs. I cut my carbs for a few weeks until I'm back to where I'm comfortable with myself again.
We gain weight in the cruise.
Yeah, we gain weight in the cruise, in the damn cruise. Big J, you ever been on a cruise? Holy crap, man. Every day, like 3 times a day, eating buffets, right? I mean, yeah, and then at night, let's go out and have a snack. Yeah, what a great idea. Yeah, me and Maria gained in 12 days. We probably put on like 10 pounds. Headed to Boracay after New Year's. Rick's going to Boracay, but me and Rick are gonna miss each other by a few days. We're gonna be there on the 15th. I think he's leaving on the 9th. I think Rick's gonna be there. I think he's leaving on the 9th. Yeah, but you know why? You know why you can trust this woman, Darren? Because she's a hustler. She's about making money. Let's say that you threw this money in there, okay? And you know why? Let me tell you a reason why. Let's say because of the mentality, okay? The mentality. I'm gonna tell you right now why. She's a hustler. She's not looking for a one-time pop, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. No, she ain't looking for like a beer run out of a store. No, like a pop. No, she's looking for residual. She's on a point now to where business mentality. She wants residual. So let's say, Darren, you came in, you invested, you bought a property here in this area, right? And boom, you turn around, you popped it for $2 million, all right? And you gave Maria, of course, just like a real estate agent, you give her a portion, you give her a commission, whatever, right? And then what is she gonna do? Let's do it again. I want more commission. I want more. Let's do it again. More. And so it's not the one time wham bam. It's residual. It's residual because let's say that you did.
Nice.
Yeah, we're having jokes about this road too. Like we're buying 2 more houses here. We got 2 more houses we're buying on this street. January 3 tonight. Rick's gonna be there. I can't cut carbs here. Too much good eating. I know. I have to hit the gym on vacation. I love to walk. Maria always tells me, let's just go in the car. And I said, I love walking over here to the bakery into a little town and everything. I love walking there. It's like a 10-minute walk. If I walk to the bakery, 5 to 10 minutes. It just depends, you know.
Yeah, they're walking.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Our Hill Country Hog chapter has a cruise scheduled for next December of Galveston. Is that the High Seas rally, Big J? Probably the High Seas rally.
No, not Galveston. High Seas.
Oh yeah, Florida. That's Florida. Sorry, a couple of bucks if she ever did that for me. Yeah, I mean that's what realtors do when you buy the house. They have their commission. Let's say you made $45,000, right? And then you add, another 1,000 as her commission or whatever, right? 46,000, whatever it is, right? Whatever the commission of the realtor is what she's gonna get because of course that's the way it would work because it's not like it was her money. But she's going to connect the dots, and then she's going to tell you, okay, this is who you got to talk to build this house. This is who's going to do your plumbing. This is going to do your electrical. This is who's going to paint. These are the guys going to do your tile. These are the guys going to do your cabinets. She's got all that already. She's got that. She's got the whole kit and caboodle. So that's what you're going to pay for. And here's the thing: what she's going to do and her family is going to do. Okay, and let's say that you can sell the house for $45,000. Okay, and let's say that you're happy with making that $45,000, okay? Because that's not really a lot of money, right? But you could turn around and invest it and buy another house, right? So anyway, what they'll do is they'll try to sell it for $50,000 and get the $5,000 for them. They'll jack up the price a little bit and try to finagle with it a little bit. She got the hookup. Yeah, she got the hookup. Yep. Yeah, Rick, I like to do a lot of walk. I wish you could stop by over here, Rick. I don't know when you guys are coming back to Manila. Probably when you leave. Where's that antique at? Where's that at? That's there in the. But is it in the north? Because that's a big island, right? Maybe we can meet you somewhere, Rick. We'll see. So before we leave. But yeah, I mean, that's you really got to know and trust somebody, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, Darren. If you throw that 8,000 down and boom, gone. Yeah. If you have bad breath, out. If you let one rip in front of them, they just didn't like it, out. You're done.
You see, there's one American from Arizona.
Yeah.
He met this Filipina.
Yeah, there's tons of them. There's tons of them. I'm warning you guys right now. Like, if you and it's just not just the Philippines, but here in the Philippines, there's a lot of girls to try to scam people. Sometimes they're married, and
Sometimes they're gay.
yeah, sometimes they're the girls. Yeah, sometimes they're married. Sometimes maybe they're not married, but they have a lot of lifetime commitment with another guy, and they team up and they're like, let's see how much money we can get from this idiot over here, this sucker. That property in Bohol is a commercial area. Whose does it belong to? That's the thing I want to know. I got a better idea. Somebody you can trust, Darren. If you really want to buy that property in Bohol, let Maria's sister go down there and buy it for you. Because they're going to be in the U.S. soon too, as well. That's my opinion. She'll buy it for you.
You know why? Joby has a lot in her property name, and she has a bank account, and she has, because the requirements here.
She's got yeah.
Oh,
it's Mermaid's property. Yeah, you can find another one. So then, why would you want to pay 8,000 for that if it's hers already? She had 4 properties over there. Oh. Yeah, no, I do your own investment where you're in control, right? If you want to invest, my recommendation if I was you, knowing what I know now, I would probably just rent in the beginning, and if you want to buy a house, I trust you. Have my word. I trust Joby a lot. Let me tell you one thing about Joby. She's like this with her money, man. She is tight. She's tight with the money. That dollar squeaks out. That peso. Where's that peso at? Those pesos, man. Hold on. She's tight with her money, man. Yeah, she's got her own business, man. She made $200 the other day, just in one day. This is only $1. This is only $1. This is 50 peso, man. I want some kind of investment for the future in the PH. This is only $1, right? Look. You know how hard it is to get one of these out of Joby? You know how hard that is to get? That's hard to get out. I can just talk. Yeah, I recommend it. Really, I'm going to tell you right now, Darren. The reason why we're investing in these properties over here is because it's growing. Here's $10. There's $10. 500 pesos in the Philippines. Everybody's $10. Yeah, the city's so congested, polluted. Are you flying into Calibo or no? Caticlan. That's where we're flying. Caticlan. Yeah, we already got everything booked. 15th to the 19th. Boracay. That's gonna be a kick-ass trip. We love Boracay. It's a beautiful area. We're gonna stay at that hotel, the Crystal Sands Resort, with the infinity pool overlooking the coast. Man, that's awesome. Dave's Crazy Trailers. Yeah, we'll be there. I forgot to take the Iron Horse. Look, I'm already got Iron Horse on my mind because when I did the live stream, I forgot to change my picture name. It still says Iron Horse. That's all right. Free advertising, guys. Don't forget, first 2 weeks in March, come visit us at the world famous Iron Horse Saloon for Daytona Bike Week 2024. We can't wait to do it all over again. Yeah, we love our rallies, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to cut some of them short this year because Maria's got to rest some more. She's got to rest. Oh, Neo, if you're still there listening in the background, I'm telling you right now, Maria keeps nagging me. She really, really wants to go visit Alaska. I'm telling you right now. I don't even remember if I got your phone number, Neo. I can't remember. But if you're still listening, Neo, Maria, I've been there. I've flown into Anchorage, plenty of times. So I mean, I'm not a cold weather person, or am I fond of it. I'm more of tropical. Stay there, right?
Once I go there, that's it.
Yeah. And Maria don't like cold weather.
I think it's stay.
It's like 80 degrees here at night, Darren, and she's complaining that it's cold at night here, and she's saying, "Oh, it's so cold." To fly from Cebu to Manila. Yeah, 1 hour flight. Right now, the flights are a little pricey because all the Filipinos are trying to get back home, like from the holidays and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I wish you could come see the house, Rick. Yeah, if you're able to, or we can meet up somewhere. We'll see. We'll have to see. So, yeah, but Darren, if you had the 8,000, my advice, let Joby buy one for you. Man, that girl is, they call it koripot. My plan is to spend winter months in PH. And here's the thing.
It's better if you're there because it's easier for you to go.
Yeah, so it's winter months in PH. But here's the thing, Darren. Like, let's say Joby does everything, gets all the paperwork, everything. She can even give you the title and let you hold it if you want. And she can't sell that house without the title anyway. She needs that title. It's a document that you need. So, right now we'll be in Manila around January 27. I'm heading back to States shortly after that. Sure. Yeah, so then I have until March 1. So yeah, if you want to come, because we'll be here we're not going to really do anything after that on the 27th. We'll just be here at home.
Yeah, we're gonna be back for the work.
Yeah, we'll be here. Yeah, if you want to come by, let us know. Maybe we can go pick you up from the airport. Yeah, let me know. Yeah, we can go pick you up. Up when I come, because I'm gonna be looking. Joey and I missed the last 5 minutes. Mike said I missed the last 5 minutes because my girlfriend wouldn't STFU. That's funny. And you know what, Darren? Like, I got a really good friend that right now he knows what we're doing because we got 2 more houses, right? We're buying here. We want to try to make these. We want to try to buy because they're not that expensive in this area we're at. But the Manila Metroplex is expanding, and they're gonna come out here.
Yeah.
And by that, maybe it's gonna take 5 years, 10 years, who knows? But by that time, the prices on these houses they're gonna skyrocket. So I want to hold on to some of them. See? Darren said I would trust Boang and Joby. Yeah. No. You know why? Because they're same mentality. They're hustlers. They're not looking for that one-time pop. They're looking for residual. They are looking for residual. Yeah. So if anybody ever wants to do any business with a Filipino, make sure that you're with them for like life. They're like your life partner. Like like Rick, Far East Rider. Him and his wife have land in Bohol. They have 200 square meters. Right? Yeah, 200 square meters. No, not Bohol. Sorry, Boracay. They have it in Boracay. He'll probably sell that for You know what, Darren? Rick's got property.
$10,000.
1999. Far East Rider Rick bought it for $10,000 in Boracay, and guess what? Guess what, Darren? He bought 1999. He bought that property 1999 for $10,000. Today, he can sell it for $1 million. Yeah, he could sell it for almost $1 million.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that was 1999 though, because it wasn't discovered. Westerners had discovered Boracay. Yeah. So him and his wife can sell it for almost $1 million. I told him to hold on to it. I told him
900,000.
he can build like a little resort there or something too as well. 1 million, because Westerners have discovered it. Westerners have discovered it. That's what happened. Westerners have discovered it.
That's why we're gonna make this.
Yeah, we want to, and that's what we're trying to do to this area, because a lot of the older generation, and that's what we're doing here, Darren. A lot of this, maybe I don't think we'll ever get $1 million out of this house. You never know, but maybe 20 years you could. But I don't know. But I know that the Filipinos want to get out of the city, and that's why they want to come here. That's exactly why they want to come out here to the. This is like the countryside. This is like the suburbs.
And then, if let's say we want to sell it, what's the Filipino community in the U.S.? Oh my God!
Darren.
People here is the U.S. The Filipino in the U.S. that has money, they're gonna buy it.
Yeah, the Filipinos in the U.S. are going to buy a lot of it over here too. But here's the other thing.
If you buy it, you make it.
Yeah, the rich
worth
Filipinos will buy this house too, because the Filipinos that have money, they want a Western house. We have built a Western house here. We have built this house in the U.S. is worth more than $1 million in the U.S. This house that we built here in the Philippines. If I took this house and I put this house, like let's say California, this house would probably be worth $5 million.
Yeah.
Thinking of people that's going to ours. I'm one of them, like Mike said. Yeah. And so, yeah, we were in a few years back, we were in Palawan, and one of the beach areas. That's for her house and for her husband. You know how many houses you could buy here for 9.2 million peso, Darren, on this and invest in here? I'm thinking long term. That's too much. If I'm going to spend 9.2 million peso, I'm going to buy another house in the U.S., not here. Yeah, not here. If I'm going to buy a $10,000 house, turn around and pop it and make 3 times my money back, if I buy a house for 10, say I put 10 into a 20, and I flip my money, make 40, 50,000 out of it, I'm going to do that. But if I'm going to go and buy a house that's worth $200,000, I'm going to do that back home. That's just kind of my mentality with the way I look at it and think of it. Yeah, no, that's too much. I wouldn't spend that much. No offense to her. I wouldn't spend that much. Yeah, that's like I say, like a $200,000 house. I'd rather buy a house back home. In South Texas on the coast, you can buy some decent property if it's not on the beach, near the beach somewhere, like Port A, Aransas Pass, that area. I'll take a little bit of Joe wins again. I'll be walking on water. Yeah. My God, Mike, you ain't lying. Damn, man. That's like, I thought about that the other night. I'm like, man, it just, back in the old days, and I told Maria too, Mike said if Joe Biden wins again, he's coming to the Philippines. He's going to walk to the Philippines on the water.
He's coming.
Wait, I would spend that kind of money on one house. Yeah.
He's coming.
No, Mike said if Joe Biden wins, he's going to walk to the Philippines on water. Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. And I explained to Maria years ago. Let's wind back the clock to like the 70s. We'll talk a little bit about it, right? The Democrats were a total different party. They were a total different party. Now it's totally like a 180. It is totally like a 180. So it's not even about, it's not even about red or blue. It's not even about conservative or Democrat. It really isn't. It's about having the people that are in there with the right morals and looking out for us. That's it. Just the person who is going to do that. It doesn't even matter your party affiliate. Who is going to, because how Democrats used to be back in the 70s. It was a totally different party. My whole family was blue. My whole family. Yeah. And growing up as a kid, the only non-Democrat they voted for was Ronald Reagan. Mi casa es tu casa. He came out with a slogan. Salty Cycles. Hey, what's up? Salty Cycles in the house from Kansas. Kick-ass store. So Reagan came out. I'm going to tell you real quick before I talk about Salty Cycles. Reagan came out with a saying in Texas, and for the Hispanic community, he said, with the shirts everywhere, and it exploded. It said, Mi casa es tu casa, right? Oh, Tammy. Okay, Tammy's there. Tammy's representing Salty Cycles. Darren's Harley Vlogs in the house. Dell's here, also hiding somewhere in the background. Tammy's watching. So yeah, it was totally different story back in the 70s. Totally different story. They flipped. It's not even about your affiliation. What you're with. No, it's about what you're doing for the people. That's what it's about. Take care of your people. Take care of the Americans. I don't care what your damn affiliation is. Take care of the Americans. That's all you got to do, right? You know, there's countries, well, like say the Philippines for one example. I'm offering her CEO position life a lot with benefits. I just did a video on basically about all our new headbands. Oh, so I didn't get to talk to you, Tammy, so I take it you stopped by the house. Yeah, Tammy's in Corpus right now, everybody. She's down there. She was gonna go by the house and pick up some headbands from us. My dad was there at the house. I called my dad and I said, Dad, Tammy's coming by. Maybe you can open the door and let her in. So she could pick out some headbands to take back to Salty Cycles. Yeah, so we kept them. I told my nephew to keep them there in the living room because when we do our orders, our shipping, he's able to pick through them and stuff like that too. One of my nephew, I don't know if my nephew was there. My dad was there. My nephew might have been working. But yeah, Mike, back to you, Mike. I'm just telling you. It says, I will text you the number. Okay, cool. It's about who you want to give your money to, either your hard-earned money, 1%. Don't need it. Working Americans, you could use the money. Yeah. Can you imagine, Big J? The deficit and the trillions and billions of dollars in debt. Can you imagine if that was given like a dividend to the Americans? Let's say to the hard-working Americans, if they have a W-2, if they're working, because other countries do it. When I was in Kuwait, they did it. You know, they had this thing called the SCI. Every year you got kind of like the tax, but more. But can you imagine if they divided that, or at least invested that money into our country? Man, that would be a lot nicer. At least I would think. I need the wall of death at our event. Oh, that's a different Mike. Ooh, I forgot to tell Steve again. Damn it. I was going to tell Steve, Tammy, I was going to tell Steve, there's another number I'll give you. I'm going to give you Steve Pinland's number. He's really good friends with the Wall of Death guys. Okay, Wall of Death. Yeah, Wall of Death guys. I'll send you Steve Pinland's number also because he's really good friends with them. Just tell Steve Pinland that you're friends with, Eli and Maria with the headbands. Yeah, he's going to know us. Tell him that you're really good friends with us and you needed some help with the Wall of Death. You really want to get them if he has a contact for them. He'll give it to you. He's got their info. He's a really good guy. Him and Melissa Pinland are the owners of the Iron Horse Salon. So I'll shoot you over his number and just call him. He'll point you in the right direction, or he'll get a hold of them personally. And just tell him about your event. Oh, Tabby, he might be a good one to hook up with too, because they own the Iron Horse Saloon, but they also make their own T-shirts. So, and they create designs. So let's say for Salty Cycles and for A-Bait, he might be able to make you designs also. He's a good guy to know. And he has kick-ass quality shirts, kick-ass designs. And you might want to get with with Steve Pillen. I'll send you his name and his number. If you want to make some kick-ass salty design cycles, he would absolutely love that salty cycle store too. He would love that. Yeah. Oh, they own Sicky's Cafe. She's part owner. She partnered up with another one. She owns Sicky's Cafe, Bar and Grill. Steve and Melissa. Gonna start saving for a flight, Dale said. Yeah. Dale, check the flights. You should find out how much is a flight. Like, let's just say, I don't even know if you can search that far ahead. Let's just say November next year. November, to February again. Just check. She's gonna check, see how cheap it is right now. I found flights out of LAX for $593 round trip. Yeah, Philippine Airlines. Yeah, you just gotta get there. So, and the trick is to travel light, Darren. Every time I come with her family, oh man, they bring like 20 bags. August, it was $593. Darren said but you got to book now, because that same flight, if you try to book it, let's say in June or July, it's probably going to be double that price, or at least a few hundred more. It's going to be more. It always is. It goes up. That's why if you buy it early, you get it cheaper, and that's what we always do. You can check out of Houston, because the cheapest we ever paid from Houston, Darren, all the way to the Philippines was like $750. I will have to carry on a backpack. That's it. Yeah, that's the best way to go. Well, you could do on those ones. They don't charge you. They don't charge you to have one check-in. I would do a carry-on, because some of the airlines here, they on the carry-on like a backpack. Sometimes they'll weigh it. They'll check how much it weighs and stuff, and sometimes they won't let you bring it in. Not be a scam or something, as they are $1,200 to $1,600 now. Yeah, during the holidays, even if you book during the holidays, they still go up. If you book during the holidays,
1,100.
1,100. It's about 1,100 right now. We checked from 180 from San Antonio or St. Louis to LAX. That's cheaper than it is for me to get to Seattle.
100 borderlines is 1,000.
Yeah. So yeah, we're still looking at about 1,100 for next year. Also from Houston, they fly straight to Taipei and then Taipei to Manila. Right, somewhere August is cheapest prices. That was directed through Philippine Airlines website. Directly through. Okay, yeah. Or no, I tell you guys, early bird gets the worm all the time. You gotta. It's about budgeting. I mean, because we're nowhere near millionaires. Maybe in the Philippines we're millionaires, but nowhere near millionaires. That's my price to Seattle this time of year.
Nice. You can fly to Singapore.
Oh, here's the other thing, Darren.
To train to Malaysia and then train to Thailand.
Her cousin was telling us that we can fly back. Let's say next year. This is just a thought, okay? I don't know. We might do it. Buy my tickets next month. Yeah, this is just a thought, okay? We were thinking about flying from the Philippines next year to Singapore, okay? And then taking a train from Singapore to Malaysia, and then Malaysia to Phuket to Thailand. Nice earn high. Yeah. Tammy said hi.
Hi, Tammy. Just laying down.
She's here laying down. She's next to us. I'm just right here next to our bed, and my camera's on our balcony looking outside. International flights are so yeah, you just gotta check flights. You gotta keep on it. It says I live in Alaska. I think from Alaska, you have to fly to San Francisco. I think. You think they have a straight flight? I don't know if they have a straight flight. Where did we see Alaskan Airlines? Or we saw it somewhere? No, we saw it when we were traveling. Was it Taipei? Be there when you and Buong is there. Yeah. I seen Alaskan. What was it? Singapore also?
Yeah.
I think it was Singapore. I saw Alaskan Airline.
Even innovation.
I'm like one extreme to another. You leave the snow and you get to the sunshiny state or sunshiny country. Philippines Airlines was cheapest I found. Everyone else was like 1,000. United is the first U.S. airline to ever fly straight here from U.S. to Philippines to Manila.
That was
Yeah, October. United Airlines was the first time flight.
first airline.
First ever.
American airline that
It wasn't the company American, but a U.S. based airline to actually fly here to the Philippines direct was United Airlines. I didn't even know that. I thought we had some American flights here, but nope. The first U.S. airline to ever fly to the Philippines direct from San Francisco. There's a direct flight now from San Francisco to Manila. Is United Airlines. Yeah, but anyway, Darren, that's what we're really thinking about doing. I can say that's our plan, but I always tell people, you have your plan, God has his plan. So, but that's what we want to do. That's what's on the agenda. That's what we want to do. So, because we're here this year in the Philippines, and I didn't even think we would be here. I didn't think we would be here. I thought we would just cancel out and stay home for the holidays because Maria's, when she got sick, right? When she had her aneurysm. And even the doctors back in Mexico, they said, she's lucky. She's damn lucky. Really, really lucky. So, another dream we have, Darren, I'm going to tell you right now what we have. Maria has a, spend the next New Year's in Philippines. Yeah, it would be fun. I'm telling you, it's fun here. You'll see. We'll do some videos and I'll do live downstairs. I'll let you see everybody. Right before the New Year's, it starts getting crazy. These bikes running up and down here the street.
the houses are karaoke.
Yeah. Karaoke up and down the street. It's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. It's lunchtime already. Scout out properties. That's why I only stay in 2 weeks. Darren said he wants to come in August and scout out properties. Yeah, so I'm going to tell you one other thing we want to do. I mean, thank God that, I'm telling you, the doctors are really, really impressed and surprised with Maria's recovery. But they told her to 6 months, don't pick anything up, don't do anything. I've said that time and time again. So that's why she's just resting. The most walking she did, I'd have to say, was when we got off the boat to go into, where would you say? Singapore.
Yes.
I think Singapore. She was getting a little tired, so we stopped on a bench, bought some ice cream, some drinks, water, some stuff. Let her rest, and I didn't want her to lose her breath or anything, so we walked. But all the other ones, we were able to get a taxi. Everywhere else we stopped, an Uber, a taxi, or those little tricycles. So she wasn't walking a lot, though. I'd have to say the whole trip that we did on the cruise was Singapore. I have to say Singapore. So other than that, I mean, she's been really taking it easy. I mean, eating 3 meals a day, 4 or 5 meals sometimes on the boat for 12 days straight, right? So I will be after Sturgis. You know what, Darren? I don't know how your business is going, but I always think about investing also too, like hustling, 1,047. 1,047, yeah. It's good to hear Maria is doing great. She just needs to, she ain't 100%, Big J. I told her too. So we're cutting out some of the shows this year. Probably the Northeast. I don't know if I'm going to go to Gettysburg or Michigan this year. Even Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach, Pennsylvania, Gettysburg, and also Michigan. Those ones are. Is that a cell tower in the stream? Oh no, that's a light post. I was like, no, that's a light post. Yeah, hustling, man. Just if you really have that money, you want to. I'd encourage you. I am not trying to tell you what to do at all with your money. You can go blow it on hookers and blow all you want. That's your deal. But I'm just saying, Maria can hook you up with a house over here for an investment. Buy it, fix it, turn around, pop it, put some money in your pocket. It won't be a quick investment. It might take some months, might take a year. I'd say max 2 years. You'll double your money, maybe even triple it, depending on what you put into it. Last year for New Year's Eve, that was crazy. Yeah, her brothers, man. Well, what happens? Her brothers are how old are they're like 40s and 50s. Your brother's what, 50 years old? Yeah, they're like 40s and 50s, and all these guys have these beer guts, and they're sweating their asses off. They take off their shirts, and they're all dancing. They're like, "What the hell?" Everybody's looking like, "What the hell's going on? What kind of party is that?" Yeah. How about both? Still an investment though. Good signal. Yeah. Well,
Darren,
we have. I just
want to buy the 9 million peso house. Buy into crypto.
She said buy crypto.
Right now, this is the time to buy. I'm telling
Stocks
you guys.
got booted. Had to drop 20 pesos in the machine. See, Rick said he got booted. Had to pay 20 pesos.
Only 20 pesos?
I don't know what maybe it's just on his phone. You know, what's it called? The smart.
No.
He's just watching on the phone. Yeah. Hookers and the house. Both. Oh, which reminds me. So, Darren, I'm talking about investments, right? This is what I want to do. I don't know if I can do that here at this area. But you see that rusted out roof right here next to us? That roof that's rusted? So that's an abandoned property. There's actually an owner for it. It's just abandoned. The owner is on the other side of our house. He's got another house on the other side. And it kind of wraps around the back, right? It used to be an old school before, high school or primary school? I thought it was a high school?
Yeah.
Small for high school. Tell Maria XRP. Yep. Mike said XRP. Yep. Mike.
No,
Mike. No, Mike said XRP.
Yes.
We were talking to Mike at Iron Horse about the XRP.
Mike.
Yeah, we talked to Mike too about it. He's the one that gave us the bottle of the mango.
Okay, yeah.
She forgets already.
Okay.
No, forgive her. You know, she had brain surgery too.
Okay,
so
yeah.
her.
You know what? The two houses that I bought, this house right here, I pay from I renovate for my XRP last year.
Yeah, she
Okay?
sold some of her XRP, Darren, to buy this house. Crypto. She sold crypto to buy this house.
Yeah. Okay. So now, because I bought the
And guess what?
XRP when it was 32
cents.
Now I sold
it's
it when
64
it's 65 cents.
65. Okay.
So that's the house. That's the money that I bought for the two house tomorrow. I'm gonna pay it tomorrow because of my XRP.
Yeah, she sold some of the XRP,
So
and then when it drops, she buys more. What is it right now?
it's 64 right now. Mom, I'm watching right now because I'm ready
Mike.
to sell.
And Rick, look, Rick. Rick's watching. No, I don't want to show him the money. Just the not the money.
I'm watching it right now. You can
Yeah.
still see.
Look at all the look at all the ones she's watching. All the look, see,
Yeah, I'm watching
she's
it
watching
right.
her. She's making money.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yes.
Neil says hi. Say hi to Neil.
I know. Yesterday I made $500 for my XRP.
Yeah, you know what Maria does, Rick? So she's on the phone all the time watching.
Yeah, I'm watching it right
So
now. I'm
when
ready to
it's-
sell.
When it hit 65, she sold it. When it dropped to 61, she bought it back.
Yeah. So yesterday I sold it when it
She
was.
made like
60.
$500 yesterday.
Yeah.
Something, right?
Yeah.
Buy low, sell high. That's right. But you gotta
So,
watch it. You gotta watch
Yeah,
it.
that's
all
why
the
I'm
time.
watching it right now. I'm ready to sell
Yeah,
some.
I gotta buy more. I sold mine. I gotta buy it back. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. So XRP is where it's at, huh? Well,
XRP is gonna be the XRP.
all these
Okay.
YouTubers have to say, this is for what do they say? This is for educational purposes.
Yeah, it's not for financial.
Yeah, this is not financial advice. That's what they gotta
Advice,
say.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is this is
So,
not financial advice.
yes.
This is just our opinion.
Okay, this is just
our
our
opinion.
opinion, and hopefully, I think I'm gonna be millionaire in the US for the XRP. Hey, no joke.
So, XRP went through this huge lawsuit. They won against the SEC and all that. This crypto that's on that Maria follows and watches all the time. At one time she had $50,000 in it, and now she don't have that much because she sold it. But she's gonna build it back up again. That's why she's watching it. She sells it when it's high, and then buys when it's low again, and then she builds it back up. She just keeps building it back up. So it's like 60 cents.
64 right now.
64
right now.
cents. 64. It
Don't
went
buy
up to
it right
65.
now.
She says, don't buy right now. Wait. When it drops to 60 cents, then buy it.
So it's
Yeah,
going
patience.
up. See, it's going up. So
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to have a big drop again. I sold some when it went up. Rick, I sold it when it went up, and then even Mike, and buy it when it's down. I'm waiting for it to drop again.
They're gonna have some AFT tomorrow for the Bitcoin, so everything is gonna go crazy. So
Yeah.
that's why-
Oh, we got a knock on the door. Who's knocking? Come in.
Someone. Allah.
What did you
Ano
cook?
ba yan?
Canton.
Canton.
Uy, kanto naman yan.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Where's Inday? Is Joby here? Mate?
Nasa sa YouTube eh?
Asa ko.
Oh, okay, pari Andre.
She's here or no?
Ano ka na?
All right, Joby's gonna come say hi. They brought me some noodles.
Canton. Eh, wala kaon.
My brother bought me some noodles. The canton, pancit canton. Look at that.
Tala niyo.
Because it's lunchtime over here. What time is it? What 10 p.m. over there?
Dali, dali na. Dali. Pagkadilit ko makuan.
Wala ko yung masakyan. Diya ako. Sa ano, wala.
Hold on.
Offline. Offline ang wala.
Kuanta.
Oh.
Yung sunod sa iyo mga 1,006 sa Gcash.
Gcash.
Galing sa 28.
And you have somebody that wants to say hi to you. Look, he wants to ask you something. Here's Joby. Hold on. Yeah, you sit.
Dili, basahan lang ng mga kuan nito.
Yeah, you can sit in that. Look, put this there.
Lingkod din ha.
Hi guys!
Welcome to my vlog.
Welcome to my vlog.
Yan siya yung mga ano.
Okay.
You're back to the door.
So, Joey.
Darren's there.
Yeah, it's Darren. Hello, Darren.
Darren has an idea, Joby. He wants to ask you something.
Okay, okay.
He wants to know if he give you money, will you buy a house here for him? Here in
Of course.
Yeah.
and then he said then you guys can do business together, like fix it, then sell it and make money, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Hi, beautiful. Hello, Mike.
That's Mike.
Mike,
J.
Mike. Big Johnson.
Joby can sing it for you guys in New Year.
Yeah, Joby's gonna sing for New
Yeah,
Year's.
I'm gonna sing it for you guys.
What's a good song to sing for New Year's?
And there's a lot of songs.
Yeah, English song, yes, of course. Who's that cutie? Hi, Neil DeWitt. DeWitt.
Neil.
I'm serious about it, Joby. Okay, you're serious. Okay, I'm serious too.
Serious.
Yeah, I'm serious too.
That's if you've never met Joby, everybody. That's
My sister, my
that's
baby sister.
yeah, that's her baby sister. Here, stand here next to her so they can see. Here. That's
She's pretty than me.
that's her baby
No,
sister.
it's my ate is my as pretty than me. What's yours? What's your IG? My IG is
Ang kuripot.
My IG here. Wait, guys. Just follow me on my IG. Where's the camera? That's my IG. Joby and Marie is the only two I would trust buying me private property. Yeah.
Because they're hustlers. They're hustlers.
She's already making money today in her shop. She makes $100 right now.
Yeah.
She has a boutique. Tell them.
She has a boutique.
She sells clothes. Clothing.
She sells clothing.
Yeah. Here's my IG. Follow in my IG, guys. Screenshot it. Okay, I will screenshot and then I will. Joby, I've heard a lot about you, but it's nice to see you now. Hi. I know Joby would not spend my money. Yeah, of course.
She knows how to make her own money.
Yeah.
I know.
I already you and IG and FB. Yes, good girl. Yeah. Hi, Mike. Can you follow my IG and also my Facebook account?
Now you have a lot of followers.
Raymond closed it because he fixed the.
Okay. No, I just want to make sure it's not nothing. Yeah, it's okay. Just leave it. I just rinse my hands. Sorry.
Because he fixed the.
Who's watching?
The host there.
Is this Facebook, kuya, or YouTube?
Both Facebook
Oh,
and
okay,
YouTube.
guys, okay.
Yeah. No, Joby's a hustler. If you want to make some money,
No,
Darren,
I'm not married. I'm single.
if you want to make some money, you just have to talk to Joby. She'll buy the house for you.
This is her luck. You know why she's lucky? She has 5 finger.
She has a
6.
6-finger discount.
See, this is the baby that makes her so lucky. I always hold it.
Have you ever met a Filipino who had 6 fingers? She grew an extra thumb. I've been to your country when I was in active duty U.S. Air Force. It was 83, 85. Does that mean they still had martial law? Yeah, they still had martial law that time.
Yeah, here.
They still had martial law.
Where's your thing?
Darren said he wants you to buy him a house.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Like investment, buy it.
Yeah. And then invest.
Sell it.
Yeah.
And then, he'll give you a commission, whatever.
yeah.
You do the contract or you pay him, he has to pay you so much.
That's probably.
Darren said he wants to come in August. I don't know if he's coming, but that's what he said. He wants to come and check properties.
Okay, Daryl, just message me on my on my Facebook.
Hopefully hopefully she will come to the US sooner.
You're blessed, Mom. Turn yours. Plans for New Year's.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a little bit party here and there because she always sing and dance. She can dance, she can sing.
Yeah.
And Mercy also.
Yeah.
And we have another
Also-
cousin is coming too. Mercy, she sings in
Singer.
the club.
Yeah.
And I have my cousin that owns the club where she sing also.
Like, we don't stay.
Yeah. So they just
Yeah, that's Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll see you in Sturgis.
Yeah, hopefully.
She
Yeah,
is-
hopefully.
She's a hard worker. She loves to sing.
Loves to dance. She can work there in Buffalo Chip.
So her mom and dad got citizenship this year, and a few months ago. So we want to petition her and her brothers to come. So, but it takes time. I don't know how long it takes, but we're gonna petition them so they can go to U.S. But in the meantime, Joby will be here in the Philippines, and Darren, if you're serious about it, she'll buy a house for you. You know, she's got all the requirements, everything, and she already knows how to do it because she's been buying it.
Yeah.
See,
Beautiful inviting.
you're banking in XRP. Yeah, Joby has XRP too, Mike. That's how, you know what? That's how she bought her clothing store and started her store also, investing, yeah. She sold her some of her XRP to buy the clothes and everything for her shop, and her when it went up, she sold some.
Yeah.
And then she bought all the clothing.
Because you can have here in the Philippines points PN. You can buy XRP there.
Try na to sa ano. Sa bababa sa buwan na kasi offline niya eh.
Oh, they're offline?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then,
that's a 5,000.
Is there another place?
yeah, in Marikina kuya. Do you ride motorcycle? No, I don't know how to drive.
She's scared.
Yeah, I'm so scared. And I don't know how to drive also the car. I'm scared. Shout out.
My
No, all her other nieces. Where's BB?
as baby.
Maybe it's in the shop.
Oh, shop. And then your other niece.
Yeah,
Both of them is there
yeah.
or down?
Yeah, down.
She's 16 and the other niece has been riding a bike since when? They're like 10 years old or something
Yeah.
like that. Show your other niece.
B, daddy,
Big day.
daddy.
Straight for your
We've been
answer.
driving first. Here.
Driving. See, being a driving car scares me. Darren, you ain't lying. Every time Maria's driving, I say a prayer every time before she gets behind the driver's seat. I always tell her, hold on, let me say a quick prayer so I want to make sure I'm right with God. She gets mad every time I pray. We're gonna introduce you to her niece. Her
Yeah.
niece has been riding bikes since she's like 10 years old.
Say hi.
Hi. Hindi kayo na nga. Kabalo-malo ka mag-drive
Yung
motor.
kabalo na siya.
Ah.
Ano ka pala, B?
She's 16 now. 16?
Yeah.
16? Yeah, 16 years old.
16.
16.
16 ka, be?
When's the first, how old was she?
Ilang taon ka nagmotor?
Start driving.
13 years old.
So 3 years ago, she started 13 years old. Started 13-year-old riding a bike.
You know what? She can ride that bike and then you can do a video
Yeah,
going there.
Yeah.
yeah. No, they've been most of them. There's only 2 in their family that don't ride, or 3. Joby, Jonathan, and Renate, right? Or Renate, right?
Renate kabalo ba, right? Yeah, no. Only Joby and Jonathan.
Joby and Jonathan.
They're pussy.
only 2 of them. Only 2 of them out of the whole family don't ride.
And me. Oh yeah, Kit. Say hi.
Say hi, Kate.
Oh, and that's her other niece right there. That's Kit. She's gonna start riding a bike soon.
She already know.
She already knows. She's 7 years old and she's learning how to ride a bike already. It's only a 125cc, but it's still a bike.
Shout out, Kit Kit.
Yeah, Kit Kit. Yeah, her nickname is Kit Kit. Kit Kat.
Cat.
We call her Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Oh, she knows how to sing too.
Yeah.
She already knows how to sing.
All of them know.
Lots of electric bikes.
No, there's not of electric bikes. It's a lot of 155s.
Watching
Like
from
125.
Changi. Watching from Changi.
Yeah, there's a lot of little 125s, 155 cc's like that over here. A lot of gas-powered bikes. There's a few electric bikes, but not a lot right now. You know why? It's still cheaper to get the 125 cc bike than it is to get the electric bike. They're expensive over here.
Wow, 7 years old rides a bike.
Yeah, they learn when they're young.
Impressive.
Enduro and V8. Yeah, you need like the CRF. That's what they like to ride. There's a few. I don't know. Is Raymond's bike there? No. I don't know.
Raymond's not here.
Raymond's not there.
Asa din siya.
Nagtulukuan, Sudan.
No, I don't see no bikes in the
Oh,
front.
kaya ka siya watching from Changi daw. Nasa Changi siya.
No, Raymond is watching from Changi.
What's that? The trunk?
Raymond,
Yeah,
he's
He's in the
market.
market right now.
He's in the market. Okay.
Yeah.
What time does the market close?
7 or 6.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
No, Darren said it scares me when the Filipinos drive.
Yeah,
And I told him every time you drive, I pray before you drive.
yeah. Especially here, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Kaos ako, te. I will eat first kaya.
All right, you say bye to.
Bye guys! I will eat first. Balot. Buying ilay balot.
Yeah.
See Darren. That's it. I had a 50cc Yamaha Okinawa. It's about all you needed, a tank of fuel a year. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. That's why they buy these little 155s, 125cc's is because gas is expensive. Those little things can go forever. Yeah, those little things go forever. You see these? Look, these little. Yeah, all these little bikes you see riding around. I'm yet to see a Harley. I'm yet to see a Harley right down our street. But if you're watching my live stream, all you'll see is bikes and these tricycles going around. Yeah, Joby's hungry. She's gonna go eat lunch. It's lunchtime over here. Lunchtime over here right now. Yeah, so that's Maria's baby sister. She's the last one of their siblings. You see their tricycle right there. That's a little 3-wheeler right there. You see the bikes all day. That's all you're gonna see on the camera. You'll see cars and the jeepneys coming by once in a while. But we're in the suburbs, so there's not a heavy traffic. Only, I'd say it gets a little bit heavier during the evening around 5 p.m. here, but that's like early in the morning over there. They're in rush hour. I have a Hawk 250 fuel injection. See, all that's 125, 150 cc's. That's it. Those trees aren't made for Harleys. No, they're not, Big J. I paid $1,800 and love it. Yeah, because these little bikes, you could get them for like $1,000. You can buy secondhand ones for like $300 top speed of 70. Damn. Little thing gets up and goes in. Yeah, no, it's scary. If you have a Harley, man, Big J, no. These little scooters are perfect for out here. I get it. I always ask, I'm like, damn, why does everybody ride a scooter? Why does everybody have a little 125, 150? Well, gas is expensive, and these streets aren't made for the hogs, man. They're just not. There's very few areas where you can actually, people have Harleys and they ride them. I'd have to say Marcus Highway, but I wouldn't even want to ride it in the city. Hell no. No way. Second gear there in a Harley. I know that, right? You're right, Darren. But you see the tricycles all the time coming by here, little bikes coming by here. They're like 125, 155 cc's. Yeah, no. And then, man, you need some shocks from hell, Darren, because these some of these roads, they're getting better, and that's why I'm investing up here. Because when I first saw this area, the roads were really rough. Are they 125 automatic? No, they have shift also. They're all not automatic. More of the Honda one, no, Yamahas. They got a lot of Yamahas that are automatic. Raymond has one. He's trying to get rid of it. He wants to get like Beloy's bike, right? He said. Which one does he want to get? He didn't want to get another automatic. He said he was having the gearbox or something on it. He said it's having problems with the gearbox. Right, Bram?
400 back in 1983. Damn, top speed 60. So 1%ers have issues there. Yeah. You got to go out in the country, Rennie. And there are some HA here. And I've seen some other 1%ers here too as well. I've seen their rival also here too. But I heard they never have issues here. None of them ever mess with each other or anything, because there's not like a lot of them, but they're here. They're here in the Philippines, believe it or not. I can see why they ride small bikes and scooters. Yeah, then they're easy to get. Oh, and parking, man, parking is ferocious. They're all shift. Mine was 50cc, not one an automatic. Yeah, he's having a lot of problems with the gearbox. Yeah. Yeah, her brother has one called the Raider. But what's the Raider? Is that Yamaha or is that Honda? What is that? Her brother has one called the Raider. Yamaha? No, it's not there. He's gone. Really? Yeah, I've seen 1%ers here. I've seen HAs and Outlaws here. Down in the Cebu areas where I've seen them. There's some roads that you could actually ride on. Don't get me wrong, you can ride here, but man, you're gonna put your bike through hell. If you have a fat boy or you have a freaking Softail, you come in these big old holes and everything. Like Darren said, you almost need like an enduro bike, man. You need. Yeah. I don't think PH has any rules of the roads. They don't, Darren. The city's a mess. It's a mess. The infrastructure. I don't know how they can make this infrastructure better. I really don't. In the city, there's just too many damn people. My top ramp won't turn inch motor, 150 pounds of torque, 300 rear. It wouldn't do good. No. Nasty bump in camera. Yeah. Oh, when we were in the US, her brother sent me a picture. There was a guy hauling ass. And that bump, that's what they got that bump there to keep these people from speeding so much. But the guy was drunk on a bike, hauling ass, and he flew this pole that you see on the screen. It's a light pole. He hit that bump and he flew all the way and hit that pole right there. Ambulance had to come pick him up. They said he's okay now. Broke some ribs, legs, had a fractured skull. He got pretty tore up. He was hauling ass on that little bike and he hit that bump right there, the one that you're seeing, and he hit that right over here on that pole. He was hauling ass. I said he was coming around the corner. He was hauling ass. You can get by with a Pro American bike there. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Her brother, Jonathan, sent me a picture that I did not need to see. I didn't need to see that. But yeah, he hit that. He was hauling ass. Come to find out, he was drunk. It was late at night. It was like 1, 2 in the morning, something like that, hauling ass. Boom, hit that thing and crashed into that pole. And they said he lived, but man, I don't think he's riding right now or anytime soon. Stop it. And yeah, get a Harley 250 and bring it over. The imports are a pain in the ass, Darren. We've tried cars, bikes, everything. We were trying to see if we could import stuff. Whatever you pay for the import, whatever the value of it is what they're going to charge you here. So what you're going to do is you're going to buy it, and then you're going to turn around and buy it again. Yeah, the customs here, the imports, they suck. I'm going to tell you right now. I ain't going to lie, they suck. As far as automobiles and bikes and everything go for. House is there for a price of a Harley there. Yeah, exactly. And then the prices of Harley are like quadruple over here. Yeah, it ain't worth it. Yeah, that's what Darren said. He goes like, you can buy a few houses for the price you pay for a Harley. Yeah, and it's all about investing. All about investments, man. That's why we're doing it over here. Because you see how the street isn't too busy? If you go down like 20 minutes, it's packed nonstop. So the Filipinos are getting tired of the congestion and everything, and they're coming this way. And so that's why we decided to invest into these neighborhoods over here. Because it's a pretty wide road. And you know what? It's a lot of these other houses, they have these small, tiny roads, really small. They will be used in dealerships' bike training courses. I'm not getting any younger. It's time to start investing. if you got the money, you got Joby's IG, so you can message her there. But my advice is let her look for you, and she'll tell you which one you should get. There's another one down the road that we want to go see, because we already got two more, Darren. They're foreclosed houses, and it's the best thing you can do, get the foreclosed houses. But there's some stipulations and rules and all that crap, so you have to hold on to it for a year. You can have somebody in there living in there, whether it's you yourself or family or something, but after 1 year, then you can start working on the house. There's a stipulation to the houses, though. Like, let's say you invested. I wouldn't invest it unless you have extra money. If you have extra money, then do it, because then you're gonna have to hold that. You're probably gonna have to wait about a year to 2 years to get that investment back, but you'll get a good chunk of money. Flipping, yeah. But with the foreclosure, they have some kind of law, even for Filipinos. Like, let's say the owner, and they said they've never had a case like that. Somebody who forecloses on their house, basically they're busted, right? They don't got no money. They're done. Maybe they lost their job, whatever. They moved, they left the house, whatever, right? So anyway, any foreclosure house, nobody's ever said, I want to buy it back. But here they have a law. They give them 1 year, unless you make a deal with that owner, right? But they give them 1 year. Let's say that you buy it, you pay the taxes, everything on it, you bought it, right? It's yours. You got to wait 1 year, because that owner, which is kind of crazy because it doesn't happen like this in the US. The owner, let's say he comes up with the money. Let's say you bought a house for 500,000 pesos, let's just say. And then let's say after 6 months, the owner says he won the lottery, whatever. Says, hey, I have 500,000 pesos. I want to buy my house back. By law here in the Philippines, they can take the house back. They got to give time for people who's ever living in it to move out. But that's never happened, they said. So you don't get the hard title, the hard copy of the title, until 1 year after. Because something by law, because it protects some of the Filipinos. It's a crazy law, it is. Because I'm thinking you haven't paid it in 20 years, 30 years, and then you're going to give them an extra year. But whatever, right? If you still get it cheap, like I told Maria, those two houses, we're really not going to do nothing to them right now. We're going to clean them out, throw all the trash out, maybe paint it. If it needs a fixture here or there, we might do that. But I don't want to do any... because I'm thinking, like, let's say I was the guy there, and I have 1 year. If he knows that he has 1 year to get that house back, so it sits for a year. No, you could occupy it. You could do stuff to it, but you risk the chance of that person coming back saying, okay, now I want to buy my house back. I have the cash. Well, they got to have cash, first of all. But they told me, and they told Maria, actually, that that's never happened in the history of foreclosed homes. A foreclosed house has never been repurchased by the same owner, because once they go foreclosed, that's it. They're broke. They don't have the money. So that's never happened. So you can move forward with it even the day you get like the soft title or something, whatever it is. You still get the title, but not in your name. It's still in the other person's name until 1 year, then it's transferred into your name. Let's sit here before buying it. No, you got to purchase it. You got to buy it, and it's got to be like all the paperwork, notarized, everything. It's yours. But let's say that person decides, okay, I want to get the house back. How much did it sell for? Well, it sold for 1 million peso. Well, do you have 1 million peso? Yes. Okay, here, then you can get the house back. But they got to pay you back. You got to keep track of the expenses and stuff that you, like your taxes that you paid on the house. They got to pay everything back to them and some. And then the people that at the bank, they're going to ask their, here's the thing. They got their commission, they got their portion, they got to get also, right? So here's the thing, and this is the reason why nobody's ever purchased it back. But by this Filipino law, they do have that option to get it back, right? But no one's ever got it back. No one's ever done it. In the history of foreclosed homes here in the Philippines, no one's ever bought it back. Buy it, rent it out for a year, boom, there you go, Mike. You got it. See, Mike, that's the best thing to do. Buy it, rent it for a year, and then kick them out, and then start building. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly. We can say 1 year. You got 1 year, and then you got to go. Yeah.
But you can still let them go. You give them something. You can let them
Yeah.
go.
See, but nobody that's foreclosed, they told me that nobody that's ever signal on and off here. Hmm. Maybe a lot of people are on the. Check my video.
Get ready. Make
Rennie said, "Wow, it sounds like a country that protects its own." Bingo, exactly. I'd be the first. My luck, I'd be the first. That's why it's like that. That's why I'm thinking the same thing, Mike. I'm thinking, well, let's not put too much money into it. I don't mind cleaning it up and maybe a fresh coat of paint on it, something like that. You think that's awesome? Okay, that's good. All right. I think Rick lost his signal. Signal is great. All right, cool. Thanks. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of rules. There's a lot of rules here, and like Rennie said, imagine that, a country that protects its own. I wish the U.S. did that for us. You didn't pay your house for 1 month, man. They're beating down on your door. They're sending you eviction notices, and they're gonna take you to court. We're gonna sue you. We're gonna do this and that. It's on my end, and the sticks here at PI. Rick, I know they have the PLDT and the Globe. They have two over here in Manila. They have Globe and PLDT here. So I don't know if if you're able to get any of those over there.
Yeah. It's nationwide.
Yeah, but nationwide. But he's in the sticks. He's like out in the way out. Maybe it's not available in his area. Maybe they don't have towers or something. You know?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But Elon Musk is Philippines investing in the.
Yeah. Well, you know, even Elon Musk is investing in Starlink here.
Space, they're gonna go
Imagine
SpaceX.
11 speaking English. Wow. And he said, imagine going into 7-Eleven and they speak English. Not durka durka durka. Not here in Antique. Drop in the Wi-Fi machine. See, he said they only have Wi-Fi machine. You got it. That's crazy. Rick, maybe at the end of January, we can meet up. We can pick you and your wife up from the airport, you know. And I don't know what you guys have plans to do on the 27th over here, but if you want, that's up to you. Talk to Cheryl and ask her. Maybe we can go out somewhere. Her cousin Raymond really wants to meet you. He's the one that did your logo for you. He really wants. He's like, I really want to meet Far East Rider. We'll be back February 6th. Neil says, I gotta run. Work is calling. Happy New Year, everyone. I'll be doing a New Year thing, Neil, because we're like way ahead on time. We're like 12:30 p.m. over here. So yeah, we're gonna be way ahead of you guys. Things are getting ready to get bad in the U.S. People will flood to the Philippines. Oh, I was gonna tell you. I was about to tell even Darren too. Mike. So I'm gonna tell you right now, Maria has a newfound love for Mexico. And why I say that is because they saved her life. They saved her life. The doctors there literally saved her life. We're running circles, and I felt like we were just getting the go round in the U.S. Right? I have my insurance through the VA, right? Of course, you know, military. But Maria and I were not married during the time, and they don't let her get on the VA, right? So anyway, we went to the different doctors and hospitals. We just paid out of pocket. We're like, well, okay, well, no, you need insurance. You need insurance. Some hospitals even didn't want to accept her. They didn't want to touch her. She didn't have insurance. And the ones that did said, oh, you just got a headache. Because they don't want to do nothing to her. They don't want to help her. So there was two options that we were left. I said, come on, let's go to the Philippines because we'll see one of your doctors there and see what's wrong with you. And she was like, well, it's too far. It's too far. I'm like, all right. So I just started thinking, all right, let me check Mexico. Let me see the best doctors there. So we found the doctors there. Long story short, they saved her life. So she's got a newfound love for Mexico. And let me tell you what, I was impressed with the medical facilities and everything there. Yes, you do got to pay. Yes, it's not like, you know, insurance and all that. You got to pay. There's some kind of program. If you actually lived in Mexico where it's like a discounted rate. If you actually live there, if you're a resident or something,
in the government hospitals, they'd give you, like breaks and discount rates. Some U.S. bloggers, PI slamming this place, very misunderstood. Slamming this place, yeah. Well, get out of U.S. anyway. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. Me and Maria really want to see Mike about getting a condo, apartment, whatever in Mexico. Also, I don't know, city or Cozumel or Tulum or somewhere, because we can be there in an hour and a half. Like out of San Antonio, we live in Corpus Christi. It takes 2 hours. It's an hour and a half on the plane. We can actually be there in like 3.5 hours. So I'd love to go someday. And it's it's not that far. Flights are cheap. We paid like $100. It was like 150 round trip. There was 2 airlines that we were using. Well, Viva Aerobus out of San Antonio, and the other one was Volaris. Those 2 airlines are really cheap. Big J says I gotta run. No problem, Big J. Hope you have a good one, man. Check me out on New Year. I'll be back on New Year doing a live stream so that you guys can see. You guys can celebrate when our New Year's here. All right, was just saying how nice it is there. Yeah, and there's one area that we really like in Mexico City. It's really peaceful. It's crazy, Mike. That I feel is this crazy or not? I feel you hear about all the problems they have in Mexico in general, like the cartels or this or that. They're bad. They're killing. They're shooting. They're doing all this crap, right? But I feel safer walking in Mexico City than I do walking in, let's say, downtown Houston, downtown Chicago, any downtown in the U.S. right now. Period. And you got to take the good with the bad. And I've heard different stories, right? I've heard stories about, have I experienced it? No. Do I want to experience it? No. Fake media, Mike says. Yeah. So, and then the doctors told me that Maria's doctor, I had a long conversation with him about, Mexico. And I told her, I said, you know what, man, I'm impressed. I said, we're downtown the city taking pictures and everything. And it was, Maria said, wow, this is nice. I love it here, everyone, So before her surgery, we had a nice dinner on the Novotel, right? Was it Novotel on the top? Had a nice steak and she had salmon and we were on the top. We're like, well, let's have a nice dinner. And we were really impressed with Mexico City. We really were. I mean, man, that all you hear is the negative stuff. And that's what I told the doctor. And the doctor said, well, don't get us wrong. Don't get Mexico City wrong. There's good people and there's bad people everywhere you go. You just got to know where to go and where not to go, where to stay out of. So he pretty much told me like where to go, where the nice areas were, to stay there. You're going to have a great time there. And we did. And we celebrated my birthday over there in Mexico City when Maria went back for a checkup. And can't speak Spanish. I couldn't live there. There's a lot of people that speak English too, Darren. A lot of the younger generation speak English. And there's all kinds of apps. You can get all kinds of apps, Darren, where you talk English to it and then the Spanish comes out. Even Filipinos, there's an app on the phone. I've seen it. I've seen guys using it in Vietnam and different places. It's on your phone. There's some app that you download and you talk English in it. And then it translates it into their language, into whatever you want to speak. And speak Spanish. What happened? So anyway, there. Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Yes, of course, it's easier to get around if you know Spanish, but media as an enemy, Mike. Yeah, but I loved it. I'm thinking about Tulum also. I'm thinking about getting the place. So I looked at an apartment there in Mexico City, and it was about $60,000 for I want to say like a 1,000 square foot apartment for about $60,000 in the city. There's more expensive ones, but that one I'd have to fix it up, and it's fine because the labor is cheap there. I'm allowed to say some crazy stuff and get stabbed. No, it's really not that bad. I'm telling you, it's a lot of bad media that you. Did you know that the Mexican economy is moving up? I mean, in August of 2023, they actually imported more into the U.S. than China did, and their economy is growing. It's probably a shithole once you get out of the tourist section. Yeah. Well, they have different. Every country you go to, Mike. I've learned that there's different class of people. Different class of people. You get out of the tourist section, or Airbnb. Yeah, I stayed at Airbnb when I went there. I looked at I always read the reviews. Mexican are good people, similar to it. Yeah, because the ones that are crossing, you see the border, and all these people, they're not from Mexico. It even pisses off the Mexican people because it gives them a bad name. They're saying, and then the thing is that they're pissed off. A lot of the police, I've talked to the police there too. They told me by law they cannot touch the illegals that are in their country. Isn't that crazy? I don't know. Maybe Biden talked them into that. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe our politicians talked them into that law also as well, because the police said no, we're not allowed to arrest them. I know what's his name? The governor of Texas passed a law now they can arrest illegal aliens now. But yeah, it's like they're coming from Honduras, Venezuela. There's a lot of Venezuelans going over there. I don't blame them, but you should do it the right way. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people at the border. They're from South America. They're from Honduras. They're from Belize. They're from Guatemala. Where's the other place? I'm trying to think the other places. But yeah, it's not even there. They have a good economy. Their economy is growing. One of the guys who was doing Uber, he's making like $2,000 a month. That's damn good for Mexican income. I said, damn. I said, do you do this full time? He says, no, this is only my part time. I said, wow. So one of the Uber guys was actually he worked in transportation department for the government. He drives around top government officials for the U.S. government. And he had a part-time job as an Uber also. He told me that he makes more money in his Uber than he did on his actual job, which I thought that was crazy. Stupid laws nowadays. Yeah. So, because I asked, I was, I'm the inquisitive one. I'm like, well, what? Why can't you stop it? Why can't you do this? Our government doesn't let us. Our government, that's what they told me. That's what the Mexican police and the government, whether it's military or they said, no, we're not allowed to do that. We can't do that. I said, why can't? Because they were, a lot of the people like from Belize that were there walking around in Venezuela, and they were pointing them out. And the Uber guy was telling me, he said, no, we can't arrest them. We can't do nothing to them. Our law states that we're not able to touch them and erase them unless they do something stupid. They're hurting somebody, whatever. Then they arrest them and deport them or whatever, But yeah, they're not allowed to do that. And so it's crazy. Yeah. So they don't have to go. They don't have to go to the U.S. Their economy is growing and it's getting better. Back in the day, no, they wanted to go. Now they don't want to go. I talked to a lot. There's another guy, because a few Uber guys I talked to, Darren, in Mexico, one of the Uber guys told me that he went to work in Denver, Colorado. He had a cousin there, and he admitted, he told me, I went illegally. And I said, then what happened? He said, I didn't like it. I have better work and better pay here than I do there. And so he says, and I said, yeah. I said, your economy is good. I like it here. It's nice. Why do you have to go there? And I told the guy. He said he came back. He said he didn't like it. He wasn't making that much. So I'm checking it out. Yeah. So that was years ago, though. He told me he went over there 90s, I think, like early 90s. He went over there, worked for a year. But he said he makes more money in Mexico than he does in the States. Mexican Cali works in Cali and takes his money to Mexico. Yeah. But you know what? I'm telling you, Darren, their economy is booming right now. It's growing. I was impressed, and I was like, damn. Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese manufacturing companies. Elon Musk, most American cars are being built down there. Elon Musk is building a Tesla plant there and a battery plant there. And Chinese manufacturers are moving there because they're taking advantage of the yes, Americans can buy property there, Mike. So these people that are moving there right now too are tired. There's even towns that have all Americans, but the Chinese companies are moving there as well because there's cheap labor. The labor in China is getting more expensive, and so they're trying to move it to Mexico because now Mexico's labor is more cheaper than the Chinese labor. I guess the kids are growing up, right? They got that one kid policy. All the kids are growing up, so now they can't do the can't make the kids work or whatever, right? Because they're already grown up. So here's the deal with Americans buying property in Mexico. You can buy property as long as it's not beachfront property. Sick of the States, are ready to. There's tons of Americans there. But I was surprised when I went there. We stayed at one hotel. It was an older hotel, but it was a nice hotel. You could tell back in the day, it was like top tier. It was like the 5-star, hotel back in the day, right? And it looks like it's seen its better days, but it was still nice, clean, and extravagant. But you could tell it was kind of past its prime, if you know what I mean. And when I went there, we met German people, we met French people. Remember that? We're riding the elevator. We met French, German. There was people from England there too. And they said they just wanted to get away, and they said they fell in love with Mexico City, so they go back all the time.
There's a lot of tourists in the city.
Yeah, the Basilica, the church there's tons of tourists from all over the world. So, yeah, Maria has a newfound love, and I have a different than the border towns. You go to the border towns, it's totally different. That is totally different life. But I'd like to buy like maybe an apartment or a condo or something there. And then anytime I'm having that Southwest kind of want to get away kind of thing, then I can just go to jump on a flight. I'll be like, screw this. I'm here for a few days. It's only $150 round trip ticket from San Antonio to there. I wouldn't know how much it is from other airports, but we just fly out of San Antonio. San Antonio Airport is really nice. It's easy. The parking is right there. Parking is cheap. I can park at one of the hotels. Long-term parking. It's like $1.50, $2, something like that for parking. Has awesome hospitals. Is walking testimony. Yeah, Darren, I was totally. You see, so they have a different. This is what you got to understand. A lot of people have this misconception of different countries like Philippines and different places. Everybody, it's different countries, different rules, different laws, everything, right? But the misconception is there's different tiers of Mexicans, right? And if you come to the Philippines, it's like this. If you come to the Philippines, there's a dark class of Philippines. They almost look like they're black, like they came out of Africa, like dark, right? They have the jerry curls and everything, right? And I'm looking, there's one that we go do massages at, right? She's good. And I'm like, is this lady black? Is she like half black, half? No, Maria goes, no, she's one of the, what do you call them? The native Filipinos, the ones that are native, right? They're out in these little the villages and stuff like that. And so these native Filipinas are dark complected, dark. They almost look African American.
Yeah.
And so I didn't think they were Filipinos, but they almost look black. So it's the same thing in Mexico, right? You have different class. Mike, if you go there to Mexico City, or even Monterrey, you're gonna see these like Caucasian, white, blonde hair, blue eye, everything high end, driving Mercedes, BMWs, wearing their Rolexes and Gucci bags and everything, and you're gonna be like, oh, what are these Americans doing here? No, there's different tiers and different class of people. So Darren said, I've seen them before. They have curly hair. Yeah, and then you have your ones in the village, like your native ones, right? And they're the ones that you see, dark complected, working on the roofs, and there's nothing. They're hard damn workers. I respect them for that. I really do. But they're the ones doing all the shit jobs that nobody else wants to do. Honestly, Darren doesn't wake up in the morning and says, I'm going to go be a dishwasher today, right? Darren don't want to do that. Not unless they're paying him $50 an hour or something, then I'd wash dishes too, right? But there's different class. There's a different class of people. And so that's why I rubbed the elbows with Maria's doctor too. And I said, all right, where's the place that we want to go? Where's the place Americans go? And so, there's a different class. You got to understand the class that's coming to the U.S. Okay, there's not a lot that are coming anymore, but the class that's coming there, that's the class that needs work. They need to work. They're just looking for work, right? Along with all the other BS that's trying to go in there. But there's not that many that are going over there now, because now the economy is booming in Mexico, and a lot of them are staying there and working. So here's the thing. The other class, you don't see the other class because they don't need the money. They don't need to go to the U.S. Only on vacation. They'll go to the U.S. on vacation. But they'll take their kids to Disneyland, or they want to see New York, or they want to go to Vegas or whatever, right? But you won't see that class. There's a different class of, and even Filipinos, there's a different class of Filipinos. There's a different class of Mexicans. And the ones that we see that come into our country are not the class that are, you know, the money crowd, basically. That's the money crowd. I had my business doing the home farming, and my partners were Mexicans, damn good hard workers. Yeah. So like these Filipinos are damn hard workers, man. And the contractor Russell that was doing our house too, you know what? Same as America. Yeah. You got, no offense to nobody, man. To each their own, man. Some people are comfortable with whatever life they're gonna live, right? You have your different classes of people, high class, middle class, low class, whatever, right? And then there's people like Dell. He has no class. Now I'm messing with you, Dell. If you're still back there in the background somewhere. Yeah. So anyway, it's just, that's why it's an eye opener when you go to these places, because everything in the news is drug dealers, bad people, Mexicans, bad people, Filipinos, you know, they're scammers or this and that. And there's some bad people out there. Just like the doctor said, well, yeah, everywhere you go. Maria's doctor got robbed in Houston, Texas. Yeah, chef holes in America. I know. I'm telling you, Mike, if you know what downtown Mexico City feels like for me, it feels like a small European country. It really does. You're leaving in there? It feels like a small European country. It feels like if you're downtown with their, especially if you visit their basilicas and the cathedrals and stuff like that, you're gonna feel like you're in Spain, or you're in a you know, a European country somewhere. So everywhere you go, you're gonna have your good people and bad people, and so don't let the perception of, you know, a certain crowd is the bad crowd and they're the bad people. Man, I'll tell you what, Mexico economy is growing. I wish there was some way, somehow I can invest in their economy right now, because it is booming. I still haven't figured it out. Mike, I know you're a businessman too. You ever figure out a way to invest into Mexico? Let me know, because it is booming. I'm telling you, their economy is booming right now. Look up largest economies in the world. They're growing. Look what number they were, and they're moving up. I'm telling you. Cheryl's in the house. What's up, Cheryl? USA, you work hard to pay bills. That's right. That's right. You never make money working for somebody else, Darren. You got to invest. The people that make money are the ones that invest. Yep, Maria just made another 400. That's how we survive out here. Maria's always playing with her cryptos and then pulling money out of her butt. Literally, because that's where she keeps the phone. Cheryl's here. You want to say hi to Cheryl? Man? Cheryl's watching. Cheryl.
Oh,
Really? Come say hi to Cheryl.
no, I make 500.
Okay.
Hi, Cheryl.
Say USA, you work hard to pay bills. Yeah, Darren. So how long is it gonna take you to make $500? Maria just did it in the 2 hours I've been online with you guys.
Yeah, I'm just on my phone.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she sells high, buys low, sells high. So she just made the 500. She sold everything, and then she's gonna wait for it to drop, then she's gonna buy it again. That's how you do it. What happened? What? Oh, let me find out. Yeah, I gotta call. Where's Jonathan? Where's Jonathan? All right. Yeah, I've been on here almost 3 hours. I think I'm gonna have to get off here because they're calling me. They want to go run around town. 500 New Year's party. That's right. Yeah, ready to pay for the house. You have the papers there and there. Oh, the money. Let me see. That's the money?
Yeah.
That's the one from the... Look. Check this out.
That's from TikTok.
This is from... Look. Let me turn this one around. There you go. Look, Darren. Look. This is from Mike. This is from XRP. Look at that. It's getting hot in here. Hold on. Cha-ching. This is XRP right here, guys. XRP. Sometimes I buy high and sell low.
No, it's high.
I
Right
know,
now
right?
it's
Right.
65 cents, and for
Ching.
right now,
Ching.
it's high right now. It's going up. It's
Joby,
5.2%. 5.2.
Which is the one that has an eagle on it? That's the 500 peso. There's one of them has an eagle on it.
Yeah.
Is that the new one or what?
Yeah, there's some. It's
You know what?
I don't have it.
They're mad at the Philippines. They said because the eagle, once they catch the eagle always fly away.
This one. I
You
have
need to
that.
send that app along. Crypto is moving tonight. Yep, right here
That-
to buy more houses. You see that?
Yeah, it's up right now. It's 5.3%.
I think Maria's gonna go buy a third house.
See, this is the eagle.
Thumbs
here.
up. Tom's recap. Trapa
See,
Tom's
this is-
recap.
My money from different countries.
Oh yeah. Look, we have no, that's just dollars. Oh no, it's
See, that one.
Darren. Oh yeah. See, Darren is like a $2 bill. You see, Darren. Darren is like a $2 bill. I have an uncle that has a saying. Darren is like a $2 bill. Here. Yeah, you know what? They have a joke about this is 1,000 from the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
You know, they have a joke about this. It's the Tampa Tom's recap. Thanks, Tampa Trumps. I appreciate it. They have a joke in the Philippines, Darren. You see this bill? It's got an eagle on it. This is their new $1,000 bill here. It's equivalent to like 22, right? $22, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like $22. Anyway, they're mad. The Filipinos are mad at the Philippine government for printing the eagle on it because they said that it's always flying away.
Once
I'd have
they,
to check out
once they
crypto.
hit in their hands,
As the US
it's
economy is
gone.
crashing, it will explode. Yep.
What?
Yeah. No, he said the U.S. economy is crashing, so the crypto's gonna explode.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Even here, like the digital currency.
What is this one? What's that? That has Russian characters on that. What is that? Where'd you
I
get that?
don't know. Just
Where did you
looking
get this
into
one from?
my phone.
Was this from? No, this
I
is...
don't know.
Oh, this is Singapore here. Look, this is all the money she's been collecting. Look at that. Philippine money, 1K. Yeah, Tom. They said that this is Singapore money here. That's Singapore, both of them.
I have
This is Mexico. She's collecting all the money. Look, Mexico. I don't know. This is a ruble. Where the hell did you get this one from?
I don't know. That's a lucky.
Where did you get this
I
one from,
don't
though?
know. So, just someone put it in my wallet.
This is a ruble. This is a Russian ruble. Looks like a Russian. Look at
I
that.
don't know. I don't know why I have that.
She's collecting money. 1 ounce of gold going for. And then this is what? Oh, Bank of
Here.
Malaysia.
Here also, you can buy gold cheap here. That's my next investment.
Well,
You
okay,
can
so
buy-
Mike wants to know what 1 ounce of gold is going for right now.
Here, an ounce here is like 3,500 peso.
3,500 peso an ounce. So that's what?
I don't know.
Darren's good at it. Darren knows. He follows Philippines. 3,500
Yeah.
per ounce.
something like that.
3,500. So that's
We're gonna go there and check so you can
60,
take a video also
70,
for
like
all
75,
the gold.
75, 80 bucks an ounce, something like that.
No, we have to go there.
Yeah.
You will be surprised how like there's a big mall. Just
Under
gold.
100. Yeah, it's under 100. I know that.
Just gold.
So she said 3,500 peso. Where's, hold on a second. I need Google.
No,
Where's Jonathan?
I don't know.
Hey Google, what's 3,500 peso to US dollar? Let me see if it tells me Philippine peso.
3,500
Like $63.
equals $63.06.
$63.
We see. You will be surprised.
$63, yeah, 62, 63, something like that.
Big mall
2K.
full of gold.
spot for
Every
gold.
store has a gold, like selling gold.
What's the ounce per gold going for back home? Mike, I'm curious too. It's like 60 something bucks over here. But is that 18 karat? Is that 24 karat? What is that?
There's 18, there's 21, and there's 24.
Yeah, there's different. So, yeah.
Depends on the budget.
Yep. Depends on your budget. Budget. Did you get the keys? No. All right, guys, we're gonna have to roll because Maria's gonna go buy some gold. Yeah, so we're gonna get out of here because we got a lot of things to do today. The bakery's having its soft opening today.
Okay,
Yeah,
this
the keys are
gold right here is cheap. I bought this.
She
for-
bought some cheap gold here. What
No,
is
this
it?
is 18
Oh,
karat
this is
gold.
18 karat gold right here.
I bought this for 3,800 peso.
And of course, she bought the dollar sign. Mike, you see that dollar sign?
Yeah, that's what.
The dollar sign is actual a dragon. I didn't even pay attention to that. It's a
Yeah,
dragon.
see, dragon.
Darren says it's been snowing over there. Yeah, we're gonna go have fun. It's more fun in the Philippines anyway, Darren. 2098 for an ounce. 2000 for an ounce. All right, we're gonna go check out the gold, Mike. All right, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that's true. If it's 3,500 pesos.
You can do a video. For
He said it's 2,100 per ounce. Per ounce. I'm gonna come back looking like Mr. T if that's all it is over here.
The gram. That's the gram. The gram.
Oh,
1
gram.
gram. Yeah,
1 gram.
yeah,
Okay,
1
okay,
gram.
1 gram. Yeah, we're gonna go check out the gold though. I'm gonna check it out. I'll see if it's worth it or what. She was talking about per gram. He said it's 2,100 for an ounce.
Oh no, it's a gram. It's 1 gram is 350 peso.
1 gram is 350
No,
peso.
3,500.
3,500 per gram. So
But you know, you can come down like maybe 3,000.
yeah. I don't know. How many grams in an ounce? Google knows everything.
1 ounce is
28.
28.35 grams.
28 grams. So we're gonna figure it out real quick. Hold on. It's close. It's close. It's a little bit cheaper.
But you
American
can
Eagle,
you can
yes.
ask more discount. You know
Bring
me.
me. See, Cheryl said, "Bring me some gold." You're looking at almost 100,000 pesos
For 1 gram.
for an ounce.
For an ounce.
Yeah.
See?
It's a little bit cheaper here, Mike. It's a little bit cheaper. I got all excited. I thought it was gonna be dirt cheap. Not
See?
anymore.
I just
We're gonna see because she said you can haggle with them too. Some of the gold dealers. We're gonna check it out.
I'm telling you.
Man, if it was
he's
3,500 peso for an ounce, I'd go back looking like Mr. T. I pity the fool. I'd be going back looking like Mr. T. If I made all that money, I'd probably get a mohawk too. Yeah, all right. So I hear them down. I keep moving this a little higher for this. It's not that great. So anyway, yeah, nothing is cheap anymore. We're gonna go off and explore, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this little live stream I did for you guys. I just wanted to show you guys the main street, and who knows, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll see you guys if I feel up to it. If we're not busy or we're not doing nothing. I think we're okay. But anyway, I'll see if I can crank this back on and talk to you guys some more. If I'm able to do it, let me see if I can do what do you call that? That way you guys can join me. But it's, you know, the morning here is late at night over there, so. But we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go explore the Philippines because it's more fun in the Philippines. And there's another house I want to go see, actually, Darren. So I'll let you know. But if you have money, then give it to Joby. Yeah, and any of my friends, I'm telling you guys are more than welcome. You want to come by and visit the Philippines too as well. I know Rick's here. So everybody, thank you for watching. I don't know if Dale's still hiding in there in the background anywhere, but I'm going to get out of here. We're going to go explore the Philippines and another day in life in the Philippines here. So, all right, guys, you guys take care. God bless. And everybody ride safe and stay warm in the cold. Yep, Dale's still hanging out on the big win. Good luck. Bye. Happy New Year. Neil said. All right, Neil. Yeah, we'll see you soon, man. I'll come back with some live so you guys can watch it live in the Philippines. Okay. All right, guys. Peace out. Take care. God bless everybody. Peace.